He's talking to Snoop. Awesome. He pulls out Snoop's first video cassette, VHS, he ever fucking produced, which was some backstage to one of his concerts or something, Smoke Fest. And he goes, yo, can you believe this? He has the VHS. This is what I've been looking for. It's like, dude, where the fuck does he come with this shit? Indiana Jones. He talks about people's fucking high school Spanish teacher. It's like, oh, the one with the big titties. Well, yeah.
Nardwar's terrific. The guy who's like recent amazing is the guy who does Hot Ones. Fuck.
Oh yeah, Hot Ones has been getting better.
Fantastic. His questions are fantastic.
Yeah, that's the thing. In the beginning, it wasn't the best, but he became better.
No, it's come along. Yeah.
Yeah, he must have got inspired.
Yo, what's up, Costa? These guys sound like fucking retards.
Yeah, big time.
I've had the volume off for the majority of it because I can't even. My poor friend, I'm just embarrassed.
Poor guy.
He texted me back when I asked him that question. He's like, bro, it's not my podcast. I've just come on it because it's a wrestling podcast of this other guy, the guy in the top left. And my friend Kyle is obsessed with wrestling.
What's the guy's name?
Fuck, I don't even know what channel this is.
A2 Tracks, something like that?
Yeah, A2 Tracks or Frank.
Okay. The guy's retarded. He doesn't know what he's asking.
Bro, he doesn't. I ask him a question. Like, I just told my friend, I'm like, I'll just throw you a question. Something. I don't give a fuck about Butterbean or wrestling. I'm like, I'll throw you something. Throw him a question. I'm like, have you ever had any, did you ever face any like controversies or adversities with your brand of Butterbean, like on your way up? You know, did you ever question yourself? Bro, the guy answers back like, have you seen him? Bro, so what's the question here? Like, anybody building their brand can just go around and start knocking people out on the street? What, are you fucking stupid? I messaged my friend. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, that's it. Your buddy's a fucktard. Don't ever introduce me to him. He's like, I won't.
It won't.
Kyle knows I love to fight, and he's like, yeah. But I'm like, Kyle, you didn't do any research. You're asking him the same questions like that every interview asks.
Yeah, like do some research. Ask him about some of the fights he's had. How did you feel? What happened behind the stage? Were there any weird interactions? Anything that he possibly hasn't even thought of.
Yeah,
you know?
They're stupid. And this Alex guy is answering all the questions. Or A2 the Tracks guy.
Bro, I laughed so hard. The only time I cringed that much was when I saw the guy from Lord of the Rings. What's his name?
Which guy?
Sam.
Which guy? Samwise Gamgee? The main character? The guy who played Rudy?
Yes, him.
Yeah, he's a fantastic actor.
What's his name again?
His real name?
Yeah.
Shit.
Babe,
his real name's not coming to me.
The guy that was in the Goonies and...
Yeah, him. What's his name?
The guy that was in the Goonies and in Lord of the Rings, Sam.
Yeah, and he was
Rudy. What was his name?
Fuck.
Anyway, why you saw... He was cringeworthy? No way.
No, not him. The people that
being asked?
Yeah, because I went to Comic-Con and he actually had... And you could ask him any question. Like, he was in an auditorium and you could ask him whatever. Bro, I facepalmed so fucking...
Why? What were they asking him? Just like...
Sean Astin.
Question was about...
That's
Astin. It, yeah, Sean Astin.
No, dude, every single question is the same question every single person wants to ask. As if, because they asked it, shit was going to be different. I don't know if you remember, Kostaki, there was one year, I think it was Nathan Fillion. They had basically 3 of the people from Firefly. And I was there, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, everyone was asking the same fucking questions.
I want to murder everybody when I hear that shit.
Yeah, that type of shit. Like, if you decided to make another Serenity movie, what do you think would happen between na? And it's like, bro, like, it's the same fucking questions. Go on YouTube 20 minutes and you'll see.
You'll have all your answers.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm like, okay, the guy has done roles between Firefly, Castle, a couple of other things, and I'm waiting in line to ask him. There's been buzz about you being possibly interested to be playing the live action version of Nathan Drake. Is there any truth to it, or have you even thought about it? Has anyone approached you? Because we all know that you'd be the perfect fucking person to play it, and nobody came up with a original question. Every single time, Jason Momoa, it's the same fucking questions. Every time it's the fucking Spider-Man people. Oh, Jason Momoa was hammered, dude. Jason Momoa stank like beer.
Yeah?
Every single time.
Bro, you're going to deal with fucking Comic-Con, and let's face it, the majority of Comic-Con people I've been, they're special. I mean, like, it's so fun, and I'm nothing against it, but come on, there's some special people in those crowds.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
Oh,
like,
dude, it's horrible.
he's hammered just to get through it. Come on.
Yeah. The guy drinks a lot, but yeah, bro, he can't because it's always the same fucking questions. Oh,
yeah.
Khal Drogo, when you were there, and you were playing with Khaleesi and and what was
Did
it's
you ever get
always
turned on?
yeah, dude, it's the same fucking question. Like the guy got his break on Baywatch Hawaii. Like,
Oh, boy.
nobody ever, seriously, nobody ever says, yo, starting on Baywatch Hawaii and you're modeling, did you ever foresee your path going, your career taking a sideways turn and going into sci-fi and fantasy? No, nobody ever brings that up.
That's all, dude. I turned it. Once I started hearing them, and I could tell that they weren't prepped because, like anything, they'd ask a question, and if ever Butterbean, I mean, it's still happening, if ever Butterbean just answered, like, with a quick yes or no, the rebuttals were like, okay, so, and then they would just like go into. They had no follow-ups, and I just turned the volume off. Like, this is
Yeah,
painful.
it was with.
Bro, it's
I'm
ridiculous.
giving him his view. I have the volume low. I'm giving my buddy his view, and that's it. Fuck.
Oh, bro, I pissed my pants. I'm like, this is so bad.
I'll be honest, do you know who was the best person I ever spoke to when I went to Comic-Con here in Montreal? You'll laugh,
Who?
but it's Kevin Sorbo, the guy who played Hercules.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, Hercules and Andromeda, that guy. He was the best. He took literally 10 minutes, and he's talking. He's like, oh, you're Greek? I did this movie in Greece, and na. I'm like, oh, that's awesome, dude. Did you feel a connection because you played Hercules years before? Did you feel like, hey, fuck it, let's go, He's like, I never thought of it like that, but you know what? Na. He was actually
That's
fucking
cool.
into it, dude.
The guy on the podcast, Kyle, he goes Comic-Con every single year to talk to the wrestlers, and he said that the best wrestler he spoke to was Eric Bischoff.
I'm not surprised.
Seriously? I would
Yeah,
have
he said that
never
Bischoff
expected
started talking and wouldn't answered every question in depth. He said Hulk Hogan is the biggest cheap fuck. Like any question you asked him, it was like, well, did you buy a picture yet? Did you get in line to buy a picture? Like,
Hogan doesn't care.
Peddler,
Hogan
like
is a brand.
peddler.
Yeah, he's a brand.
Yeah. But he said that Eric Bischoff talked about anything and everything in depth.
For me, it was Norman Reedus.
Beetle
Best guy
Pimp. Beetle Pimp. Dude, honestly, wrestlers.
Yo, I'm also texting my friend. I'm like, why do you look like a fat fucking slob in the top right corner? Why can't you sit up straight?
Why is the camera facing from under? That's a bad angle.
He's on a laptop. My friend's an idiot. My friend Kyle is the Kostaki of my group.
But dude, yeah, if he's gonna do a
Out of love, legit. That's our Kostaki. Except
I'm all good with that.
yeah, he's a stand-up comedian, a wannabe, like he's trying to be.
what? He's trying to pull a Pantelis. Nice.
Oh, Pantelis
He's
kills
not.
me.
The thing is my buddy's really funny, but he's he's too close to me. He's been my best friend for like 15, 20 years now. So all of his stories, I'm like, yeah, I've heard this like 18 times. Like I was there. He's telling the jokes.
Yeah.
And I'm with a bunch of friends, and they're like laughing, and they're like, "Were you there?" I was like, "Yeah, I was at all these. I was at almost like 80% of them. I was there." So, they're funny.
Me Kostaki, like you've heard of Pantelis, right?
Of course, I know him.
Yeah,
I don't know Pantelis.
I met him at I met this guy. It was years ago. He was talking about just starting a podcast. Okay, I met him in Park X.
Seriously?
Yeah, at Lounge 33, and we were just talking or whatever. I'm like, oh, good for you, bro. Why not? And next thing I know, he's on a podcast with Mike Ward, the French comedian.
Oh, I know him.
The guy who made fun of the kid who sang for the Pope there.
Yeah.
And after that, I'm browsing on YouTube. I see Steven Crowder and I see Pantelis. I'm like, what the fuck? I click. I go, oh yeah, Crowder's from Montreal originally. Of course they would bring Mike Ward and Pantelis to it. So I'm like, fuck, bro. That guy, it's the guy Kyle. He has potential of growing big, but he's gonna have to do his homework first, dude.
Bro, he's funny, but like, he's the kind. I don't know where it'll go, and I hope it goes far from. He's my buddy, but he doesn't do any research.
Oh,
He
dude,
doesn't.
if it
His
comes to
comedy is
wrestling,
funny because he's got good stories, but like, he's had the same material for 2 years. That's what I told him. I'm like, your stuff's great, but I go, once we've heard you once, we don't come back, bro.
my buddy Costa Anusos, this kid, he is the fucking encyclopedia to wrestling, dude. This guy still has his VHS tapes he bought from WWE used to sell those VHS tapes, WrestleMania and the house shows. He has them all. The guy is a living, walking encyclopedia. He watches the fucking Ring of Honor, all these fucking. Yeah, he's huge, bro. He's really into it. Me, I'm like I told him for years before, like, bro, why didn't you start a fucking wrestling podcast? And he's like, oh, I don't have the patience to sit down and who's gonna come on? I go, bro, it starts just you shooting shit with a couple of friends, and next thing you know.
But you got to work for it too. That's what
Yeah,
I'm telling
of
my
course.
friends. I'm like,
Of course.
I was like, there's not one. I don't know fuck about it, but I go, if you think that there's any comedian famous today, past, present, or future, that just stepped on a stage one day and the world just said, oh well, give this guy 20 million, like, give him a Netflix special. I go, you're insane, dude. I go, and he's like, no, I know. I'm like, bro,
well,
you just get drunk and you tell your stories every night, but I'm like, you're not working on timing. You're not. I don't know anything about it, but you're not putting any effort into it. So
unless he's friends with Joe Rogan,
wait, he's not.
No, but I mean, have you seen how all of
No, I
Joe
get what
Rogan's
you're
friends? They all have Netflix specials. All of the
that's the
guys.
same with Sebastian Mascat. Like, I get it. They help each other out for sure. Lose your healing, people. I got you.
What?
Lose your healing. I got you.
I don't know. Instant said he wanted to do heel,
Oh, Instant did? My bad. I missed that.
but let's confirm.
Instant. You very instant?
He's typing.
How do you know he's typing?
Well, because he hears us.
Oh.
I want to talk to Beetle Pimp.
No, I see Instant has Pulse right now and Repair Drone.
Oh, he wants to do it in the future.
Okay, perfect. So we'll go with 3 reds
Whoa,
and
whoa, Instant, don't move. What are you wearing? Your shit looks pretty sick. Oh, it's from the rain. Okay, never mind.
3 reds. I'll take a Firefly. And bless you.
Holy shit, bless you.
Yeah, I know. And since decoy, yeah, okay, I'll go with decoy. Since I don't need to worry about heals. Okay.
1 second.
Yeah, she's like, oh, because thanks, Instant. The wife was like, oh.
I said bless you too.
We
I
all
it
said
too.
bless you.
We all did.
We all said bless you. What the fuck?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Dude, we saw over a season of fucking Community today.
Oh,
Which
shit.
season are you on?
We're finishing season 2 now. We finished season 1,
Yeah.
and we're almost done with season 2. We have like 1 episode left.
Do you know what the show brought back to me, and I forgot all about it? This fucking song by Sophie B. Hawkins. Tell me if this is too loud.
I don't hear anything.
Can you hear it?
No.
Yeah,
Oh, you
no,
hear it?
I hear it, but which episode is that from, dude?
Season 4, when they have the
Oh, okay.
Sophie B. Hawkins dance, and she fucking shows up and sings a song, I died.
You guys
Yo,
ready?
go ahead, you guys fall. Yeah, I'm healing. Traps! I fucking love traps. Yeah, everyone's electrocuted.
I'm practicing my rifle.
Yes, sir.
Because I can't shoot with for shit. I'm just letting you guys know my damage won't be that high.
Why? Rifle.
Yeah, I know
Damage. That's the best damage.
I know, but it's not easy. Oh fuck! I didn't see this guy. It's not easy shooting with this gun, you know.
Not sure.
I can't do my cutting.
Well, that's a good thing.
What are you talking about? You know how many
yes.
headshots I get with cutting?
Instant is joining in on the ripping of Kostaki. Nice.
Oh, where can I see this?
That isn't
Where
unusual.
can I see this?
Talking about Kostaki's aim, basically being shit.
Oh, I'm proud of it.
Even Kat knows about the shitty aim, dude.
Me, I like a lot of bullets. Me.
Oh my god, dude, you know what she's saying right now? Where are you
Lightning.
guys?
Lightning!
What the?
There's so many traps.
Oh fuck! It opened right in front of me. The fucker.
No, instant's good. I don't know what she's asking, but instant is good.
No, she's asking if he was getting a headset anytime soon.
I think he said this month.
Yeah.
Amazon, bro.
Bro, he doesn't.
Yeah,
He's in
if
high
you're
school.
willing.
I mean, I don't blame the guy.
If you're willing to Amazon Prime him one, fuck.
Said soon. Oh shit.
Oh shit. Walmart.
Like the mystery would be gone though. It's almost like he can't talk. He just can hear it.
That's like a defining point of him, right? The
Yeah.
fact that he can't.
I can hear his voice.
Oh my god. She just said Kosaki should be the one without the headset.
Hey, I have the
Huh.
best voice.
Dude, you are.
I should have my own podcast.
Yeah, you ask questions like that. We just watched.
Oh fuck
Kosaki
no!
just said he should have his own podcast.
Go. I'm the healer, boys. You are leading. I am not leading.
What a mess.
Taki. Lightning!
Yeah, he said she was fine. I asked him last time.
It's not bugged, but like it hit the roof.
Brody and Seal would be in my
don't know.
podcast all the time.
Who? Me and Sue?
Yeah, you and third.
Have to.
Oh, yo, dude, that's a possibility. We could talk about the games, huh?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
could literally just talk about our opinions
Like
about
Angry
games.
Joe.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, basically what we do right now.
Pretty much. While playing Division,
You know?
we're like off track and we like talk about games that aren't
No, because if
Division.
we do it like on Division, like right now, then it's gonna sound like my idiot friends. We have to have like talking points and shit.
Oh yeah,
Those
you
are
actually
those
have to
runs.
read the patch notes, compare, you know, read Reddit threads, so you can get fucking opinions about shit, and yeah, there's a whole.
And,
Kill people.
uh,
Kill people, my DPS.
and then
Just
we
kill 'em.
bash on Fortnite because Fortnite's garbage.
Have to bash on everything.
Oh yeah, all kinds.
Too many kids, bro. They all like their fucking Fortnite.
I know, it's driving me insane.
Buff, there's worse than Fortnite, bro. There's already
It's a
games worse than
hardcore
Fortnite.
Fortnite player.
I don't think, bro. I don't think so.
I'm joking.
You see third come out with like a Fortnite t-shirt, be like brah.
Bah. Jezbra?
Just brah, just brah, Fortnite.
I'd rather
I'm not
wax my
leading.
nuts with cold weld. Instant, I
yes.
fucking hate Fortnite.
I fucking hate it too,
I
bro.
love it.
My little nephews can't stop talking about it. It drives me insane.
Lightning!
Do it! Oh fuck, wrong button.
Decoy!
Decoy! Yo, do we have 8 people for the
Yeah.
raid tomorrow?
Oh, bro, I'm fucking so ecstatic.
Yeah, me too.
Plus,
Just
plus
watch
with the
fights, Saki,
reset.
watch those fights. Whoever's using Banshee Pulse, I love you. Somehow that guy on top didn't get affected by it. Oh, all good. The traps are gonna be gone. Careful. Instant. I'll move the healing towards you, sorry.
No, I'm. Who's using Banshee?
Instant.
Oh shit.
Like you getting heals or no?
It's week 2 next
no,
week,
for
yeah?
some reason it's not
This
healing
week?
me. Oh, now it is. There's like a huge delay.
No, I think you're out of line of sight.
Yo, it's week 2 this week, huh?
For what?
For,
Yeah.
for time runs and whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Exotic cash.
The hive is empty. Stay alive.
Dude, did you get further in FF7?
No, I'm taking my time, dude. I'm in no hurry. Me, I'm
Don't
just
do it.
pissed at
I'm doing all
Xbox.
the other stuff now.
I'm gonna do the side missions after too.
No,
I'm
do them before. Do them before.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah,
help
the
with.
So where you typically would get like certain weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
They come from the side missions, bro. Do all the side missions first.
Okay,
Like
perfect.
a wall on the way.
Perfect.
Otherwise, you're going into encounters with like weaker weapons and shit that you need.
I'm just trying to. I've been looking at because Xbox 360, if you own a game, you can download the digital copy for free. If you own the physical copy.
Okay.
Now I messaged PlayStation support. I go, is it possible? Because the first Final Fantasy VII, like the original, is on the store for $25. I go, I already bought the game years ago. I go, why can't I just claim and just download the game? Since I can't use the discs on PS4, but the digital version does work. They go to me, sorry, we don't have that feature. You'd either have to buy the game or try to find an old PS2.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bust out my PS3 because I have a first generation and I can. It's backwards compatible.
Oh,
So,
nice.
You wanna go? You?
yeah.
I got my PS1. I got my PS2 still. My PS3.
I don't have PS1 anymore. Fucking lead on.
Protect that stockpile. Duchess, I need you to see to it personally.
Duchesse is a very douche. Oh fuck.
Get that
No.
stockpile, agent.
Get away from
Take
us!
from them is something they can't send to Keener.
Yo.
Yo,
Throwing it.
I'm thinking of switching to the Merciless for the boss fight.
Take them out.
Reaching to the stockpile
Because
now.
if I hit
Whatever.
The
7,
explosive damage?
yeah, because it's weapon damage. It's not
Yeah.
explosive damage anymore.
No, it changed your rate.
So I'm thinking of trying to do that. Even though I'm more on crit than I am on weapon damage. I don't know. We'll see.
Can it crit?
Yeah, but
What do you mean? It can crit the explosion or whatever?
I would assume it can.
Check that. Research that. If it can, then your build will be fine with it. If it can't, different story.
Yeah.
I'm just answering.
I just watched Buzz Lightyear's clip.
Oh, what did he talk about?
He was talking about the changes coming to exotics. He said
Oh,
how
they
the
didn't-
the new holster. Yeah, dude, they
didn't do State of the Game yet. They commented. on
commented
Reddit
on
and
certain
Twitter, I think.
exotics what was gonna happen.
Yeah,
Like,
there's the first wave. So Merciless,
Dodge City is getting
Dodge
a change.
City.
Merciless.
It's more the gear over the guns, right? I don't
Yeah, the knee pads, Sawyer's knee pads,
Mhm.
is getting another change.
Come on, bitch. Pop your fucking head out.
Oh yeah, baby, Banshee Pulse. Banshee these nuts.
Come on, you should have died. Call this.
Lightning fucking everywhere! I threw it in
Yeah.
deep there. Deep.
You're a madman. Is there another wave? No.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think so.
He's just crazy with
If anyone walked in this room, it'd be game over.
Oh, that's crap, that's crap.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, boy.
Not that I know of.
What do you want me to write?
Oh, it's Monday. It's a holiday. There's no
Run
mail
tomorrow
today.
for the raid.
I don't know. I'm
Ah.
gonna think of that tonight.
Stockpile's lost.
Last week we
But
said
are we-
8:45, but we'll see. What'd you say,
Oh, the
Vince?
time, or you said the gear?
They killed Duchess? I want
Yeah,
them
there's not
dead.
bad.
No, like
Yeah, I know the sets and all that shit. I got you, bud.
Yeah, but I mean, are we 8 though to do it though?
Well, if we're 8, we should be able to.
Remember, after these 3 die, push forward. Don't be scared.
Take that.
I'm watching your health. Don't you worry, they're behind us now. Oh my god!
Whoa.
Fuck, I can't climb it. Okay, now I can climb it.
Yeah, I'm down.
Incapacitated.
I see that.
I know. Fucking Scrubville.
Oh, I'm almost down.
Never have.
Agent down.
Dude, if they release... I'm just worried, man. If they release World of Warcraft Wrath of the Lich
Black
King
Death?
Classic.
Oh. Or Black Temple, yeah. Or
Yeah, or,
Burning Crusade
you know,
will be
even Burning
first, but
Crusade
yeah.
there. It's gonna be very hard staying away.
Don't do it, bro.
Those were the best years of World of Warcraft, dude.
Yeah, they were the best 3.
Especially the first I think it was Winter Song or Winter Spring. It was the massive PvP area. Yeah, in
Winter
Northrend.
Spring was in regular WoW. That was Winter Song. Or...
Yeah, it must have been.
Yeah, I got blind ready.
Nearby.
What the fuck are they?
Blind out.
They're under us, huh?
They're underneath you.
Oh, I see one now.
I threw a decoy. I'm blinding.
I'm gonna blind next.
Dude, what is this hurricane weather outside?
I don't know, but I better not lose power because I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
Why? Do you have a history of losing power?
When it's really windy, sometimes, yeah.
I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want to jinx it.
Brody has a history of losing power too.
Me, yeah. Coming to you, stay low.
Merci
the
beaucoup,
wind.
Lala. Decoy out. Very decoyish. Did you see that shot, bro? Beautiful. Yeah, I'm just letting you know my accuracy. Well, not my accuracy. Yeah, my accuracy is gonna be bad.
Like usual.
Should be better with this.
I don't know. I'm like firing like a madman, and like I like the spraying.
That's your problem.
part.
It's not a machine gun.
I know. It's driving me insane.
Aim and then shoot.
Careful, Agent.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Take your
Are you using a
time.
Baker's dozen?
You don't need
No,
to rush.
I'm using the rifle. The
M1A.
M1A.
I think it's the M1A.
Do you have the Baker's
Mark.
dozen? Or
Where's
does
it?
your
The big-
M1A? Sorry, your M1A has Lucky on it.
Hold on, I'll tell you what I have. For I got the it's the Baker's dozen with perfect lucky shot.
Yeah. So at least every shot you take that misses, the bullet comes back to you. Crazy
Alright, are we
boys.
going to the left?
I'm not leading.
Okay, we're going to the left. Let's do it. Here we go. Whee! I'm getting shot.
Yeah, I see you. Take note of the green circles.
Fucking.
Dude, come.
Oh, that scared the oh fuck, they're inside with me.
Dude, did you shoot her and she landed in the chair?
Me?
Oh my god, she's on the couch, bro.
Yeah.
Are you gonna kill the guy? I got you, bro.
Where the fuck did he go? Oh, there he is.
Whoa.
Oh, he's like spazzing. Got him.
The back
Guy
is
inside
broken.
behind you. Guy inside behind you, 2 of you. Third and instant.
Where?
Oh, he ran back outside.
Serious trauma
Bro.
detected.
I got him.
Agent
So
down.
you worry about killing people.
He just turned a corner and fucking
Why is he not
shotgun
shooting
blasted
that
me in the
fucking guy?
face.
Fuck these motherfuckers.
Work the tank and this all ends faster, Tacky.
What? Oh, yeah, I have to do the tank thing, eh?
Side is down.
Eee. Doing his butthole.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Okay.
Behind you, Tacky, in third. Inside.
Bro, it's hurricane winds outside. What the fuck?
Yeah, 90 kilometers an hour.
Bro, it's ridiculous.
You got
Yeah.
all the tank?
That's all I'm hearing.
No, just missing the other side.
Yes, then I got you.
Got a lieutenant inside. But I got it.
Shit, I'm
He's
bloody.
back outside. He's dead.
Crisscross applesauce. Oh, fuck.
Guy inside behind us. Or in front, sorry, in the front area. He's coming up on you, he's inside. He's a big shield guy too. Look at you
Holy
guys letting
shit.
anything. Look at you guys letting all the big scary monsters inside. Good job.
I'm outside me.
I'm with you.
Oh, okay, I was like, what the hell?
Instant!
Oh my god, they all up in here! What the fuck?
An agent needs assistance.
Holy shit, that was stupid as fuck.
Third behind you.
Vital signs critical.
Brody, have you ever ordered anything off Etsy?
Me? Yeah.
Oh, Kostaki has. Is it easy?
Yeah, it's very easy.
It's very
This
easy.
guy
she
just
says.
fucking dancing around in the middle out. How you move, Kostaki, is probably my biggest frustration.
Why? I was running for cover.
'Cause you don't. No.
Serious trauma detected.
Behind us, Kostaki. Where I'm standing.
Agent incapacitated.
You guys are horrible.
Yeah, I know, bro. I don't know what's going on with me.
It's not wow, huh? Like, I have to aim and.
Wait, what? Well, they must have a processing system for payments.
Oh, that went down. Thank God.
How are payments made with Etsy, Kostaki?
PayPal, usually.
Oh, it's PayPal, babe. Usually.
Usually, but they specify.
One of the dumbest payment solutions ever created.
Why?
PayPal is just clunky. It's not intuitive at all.
Oh, I know, but it's better than just putting a credit card.
Because.
Then your credit card could get hacked.
And you're covered through any.
Good
Yeah,
point.
you covered you
Hi,
can
hello,
just
there's
keep
been
any
fraudulent
charge.
charges. Oh, really? Which ones? These four? Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to investigate. In the meantime, we're going to retroactively put the money on your card, and if we find any other reason, we'll take it away. Okay, thanks. Take care. We've sent the new card out to you. Okay, thanks. Take care.
Oh, nice. Good point. I don't know.
Canada, bro.
I know, but I've been like used to it.
It's not that it's impossible. It's just it's not intuitive. It's not like new user friendly.
Oh shit! Third has a shield.
Yo, third's dangerous.
Dragov is holed up in the
I switched to the
exchange,
shield
but
just
it
for
looks
this
like it's
zone.
locked down tight.
Because usually it,
tanking.
Able to gain access
it really
to the
helps.
scaffolding across the street.
You don't want to mess with third, bro.
I need. Man, I have so many bullets. It's crazy.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't run out of bullets, even though I'm firing like a loony bin.
What
were you
specialization
using
are you?
the Bullet King? By chance,
Sharpshooter.
Brody?
Yeah, you get bullets back. Yeah, I'm using Bullet Kings. But you get bullets back every 5 seconds.
Every
10 seconds.
5 seconds?
5 or 10. Yeah.
Shit. Shit, bro. Oh fuck, they're coming.
Don't forget the big yellow guy that's creeping up behind us. Or it's not a big yellow guy, sorry.
Blow this shit! Let's fuck him up!
Shit, they're gonna fuck us up now, bro. Look at those electrocutions. Oh man, none of my.
Lightning.
What the fuck? I was undercover, bro. Can't see shit. Fuck these malacca.
Have you ridden your bike yet, Kostaki?
No, not yet.
Surprised.
Boom. See that? See that kill, bro?
Scary.
Oh damn. No. Yeah. But I need to do a lot of work on it this summer.
What do you mean? Maintenance wise?
Chains, sprockets, install the 2 tires.
Sprocket was the name of the dog in Fraggle Rock.
And what?
Fraggle Rock. Are you going inside? Okay.
Yeah.
Tell him, Tacky.
Oh, moved right when I was gonna headshot him, bro. Gonna make him my bitch. Are we live streaming?
No, I'm not live streaming.
Well, don't know.
Oh, fuck!
What's up?
They all got electrocuted.
Nice.
Ike. We played any of the Shovel Knight series?
Yeah.
You liked it?
So. Just wasn't my style, but I can appreciate it for sure. Someone watch left, I'm not DPS.
Something left.
XG, I'll drop heal right in the middle for y'all. And I will try and get it. Oh, I can't. I think I should change skills.
Come on, pop your fucking head up, you fucking malacca. I hope there's a Comic-Con this year.
I don't know because they're saying that all events until
Yeah, I think it's
July 4th, and it's the day after. So.
Oh,
and that's the optimistic. They don't even have a vaccine or anything yet.
but I'm not.
Yeah, but you know, I don't think it's gonna last, bro. I don't
Bro,
think
it's not
shit's
going
gonna-
anywhere.
I don't think it's going
Or-
anywhere.
No, it's not going anywhere until there's a cure. Or something. Some type of way that you can feel safe.
People are already freaking out about their kids going back to school in May.
Bro, not happening. You think anyone's gonna send, any intelligent person's gonna send their kid out when there's literally no change?
Oh, fuck no.
Give me a change, that's all I'm saying. You have to say there's something different.
Oh,
You
for
can't
sure.
just go, well, you know, it's been plateauing a bit, so we're confident, we're confident. It's like, yeah? With my life? Eat my dick, fuck. I'll come down there and put it in your mouth myself if you want. Legit. Where'd you go,
Tsiouthethird
Taki? On
here.
the left. You don't think we need any help on the left?
Oh fuck! I thought it was done on the left. My bad.
Oh, yeah. I thought I was done. All the red on my mini-map. I don't pay attention to it. I thought I was done. I decided. Honestly, Instant, I wouldn't go back to high school, seriously, if I were you, for the entire year. Like,
Fuck that.
and I was just talking to my dad today, if they come out and they go, we done it, we figured it out, we've got the cure, I ain't taking it. Not the first match. Not the first match.
I'll let the suckers take the first batch.
That's right. That's right. I'll be monitoring very closely.
Depends who the source of the vaccine is, dude.
I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't care if Health Canada says we've done 1 billion clinical trials. Not billion. 1,000 clinical trials. We're good to go. Do you want to know why? I'm a paranoid. I come from a father who is the most, and I'll put anyone to the challenge, paranoid, conspiracy theorist person in the world. I try not to model my life after it. By the way, I'm not leading this group, but the one thing that I agree with him. Well, the one thing I agree with him, honestly, through my core, and there's no way of finding out if this is true or not. The summit, the G7 summit that took place, what was it, 2 years ago? The topic was global pollution, global warming, all that shit, right? The health of the world, of the planet.
Yeah.
Planet is overpopulated by hundreds of millions of people, or tens of millions of people, or whatever number it is. And they've been preaching recycling, carbon footprint, all that shit since before we were kids.
Yeah, for sure.
Every 50 years or so, we've had a war. We had World War II, World War I, Vietnam, the Cold War.
I see where you're
right?
going with this.
You know exactly where I'm going with this. What does wars do? It reduces the global population. It's sad. It's sick. But it is what it is, right? World War II, millions died. We have now been without a war. Okay, Iraq, I understand. But it's not a world war. For over 67 years. And all we've been doing is fucking and breeding.
Not all of us, dude.
No, but it's
North
sad,
American
but...
whites, our population has been...
Yeah, well, the North American whites are sadly not the problem, I guess, in population-wise, if you will. No, we're not having kids. You're right, we're not having kids. But how do you get rid of how do you solve this? I mean, you guys have obviously heard the news about LA's air, how good it is lately, or
yeah, for
how much better it's gotten. China, they've, for the first time in satellite history, see Mount Kilimanjaro through the smog.
Yeah.
This is unfortunately a way to cleanse.
Yeah, the cleansing has begun.
OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah.
OnlyFans. Oh shit, sorry dude, that shit makes me laugh every time I hear the mention of it. I don't know if you watch... hey, what's up, Skis? Instant, I don't know if you watch Kenny KO, but that guy makes me fucking laugh whenever it comes to OnlyFans.
So where I'm going, Taki, with this is not only what we were talking about vaccines. The first vaccine is gonna have fucking sterilization in it. Legit.
I don't know about that.
Would you ever be able to tell? I wouldn't. We'd never know.
That's true.
We'd never know. Bro, they're still working on who killed JFK.
Nah, they know. They're
Of course
not
they know,
gonna
but
tell us.
Dude, that's my point. That's my point.
Inside job.
We'll never know. So.
Well, they know.
Most compelling theory I've heard is CIA agent on the back of one of the cars accidentally discharged his weapon. It's not true, I'm sure, but it was one of the most well explained theories I've ever heard.
Yeah.
It's pretty sweet.
I believe it. But the point is like, if anybody out there thinks that they didn't see this coming, or that there was...
Oh man, this virus existed since 2015.
Well, it could be something smaller than a global conspiracy. It could just be China trying to manipulate the whole world.
Point being is, the world is vastly overpopulated. There is no amount of reduce, reuse, recycle that will ever heal it. How do you get people on board with reduce, reuse, recycle? You scare the fuck out of them. Fear is a
The evidence
powerful
that this...
agent.
The evidence that this came from a lab in China is starting to become much more appealing to me.
Sure.
There's a lot of it.
To think that the whole world and their governing leaders don't recognize the fact that we are vastly overpopulated
Fuck.
and need some crazy way to reduce this.
The shit that government leaders across the world know and share with each other that we'll never find out is probably so scary that I don't even want to think about it.
Oh yeah, those lines from the movie where it's like, you couldn't handle the truth. It's true. Fuck.
Hell yeah, man. The shit we would. I mean, there'd be like.
Aliens.
Governments would collapse if we would find out the truth about certain things.
Yep.
That's why aliens don't visit us.
Yeah, that's.
Or they've always been here.
Yeah.
Or maybe Kostaki's the reason.
Yeah.
They came down and they were like,
There are
no
no
sign of
intelligent life
no
here."
sign of intelligent life anywhere.
I want to be the first one to fuck one. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fuck.
Yeah, get my name in the books.
Jump.
Nice.
What?
This is. Oh, never mind. I had a very racist joke I wanted to say.
Do it.
This is
No,
a
why?
safe space.
That's like AIDS creation, fucking eating a bat type shit going on, you know? Fucking a monkey,
Yeah.
that kind of shit, dude.
Yeah,
Did you
but
guys see Bill Maher's video that he put out recently?
Oh, the one where he's ripping about China, yeah.
Yeah.
They're trying to cancel him now.
Yeah, I know. That was so on point and hilarious. Well explained. Like, if I said like fuck the Chinese government for everything they've done with coronavirus, it does not mean that I am saying fuck everyone who's Chinese. That's if you can't make the distinction between those two things, then you're lying to yourself.
Well, unfortunately, there's a small portion of population that's what it is to them. You know, it's they
just love
just
outrage.
want. Well, they want a cause to fight for it, right?
Yeah, the supply of horrible racists in the world does not meet the demand.
No. So it's people who are just looking for a cause to fight for. That's it. It's people without a purpose looking for something, you know? And it really sucks to say that because, I mean, you'd like to hope good intentions, but, you know.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's too much to ask for sometimes, I think.
They were the perfect group for a podcast.
It'd be a division podcast that would devolve into like insane conspiracy theories and
So basically, any Joe Rogan podcast where he has Eddie Bravo on.
yeah, no kidding. Bravo's hilarious, man.
Bro, Nicky
Bro.
Diaz is my favorite when he has Nicky
No,
Diaz.
no, I'm sorry. The best is the Alex Jones returns and Eddie Bravo shows up halfway through it. Dude, I was pissing my pants listening to fucking Alex Jones talking about interdimensional child molesters, and then you have Eddie Bravo. Yo, what happened with the moon landing?
Yeah. You like eggs him on so much.
Oh my god, dude. And he even says it like, I'm just riling you up, you know?
Yeah.
Bravo's just riling him up.
Oh yeah, and Alex Jones can't help himself but to just continue to like go off, and he's such a walking meme. It's so funny.
Oh man, I like listening to Jones, man. He makes me laugh.
Yeah, I think most of it people take him too seriously. He's obviously an entertainer.
Well, yeah, up to a certain point, right? I mean, there are some things. He's kind of like Crowder, where it started as a comedy thing, but then he covered a few serious things, and then people were like, "Oh fuck, okay, this guy when he does talk serious, you know, there's potential."
Yeah, I was a Mug Club member for like 2 years, and then I canceled because Crowder. I think he's best when he's not trying to be funny, because I personally find Crowder, except for their skits, I find him to be really unfunny. Sometimes he just like tries way too hard, but the skits that they did and continue to do are some of the best. They're really funny.
Yeah.
But I couldn't pay him anymore.
Yeah, I get it, man. I mean, you know.
Plus, it was only $69 to start, and then they slowly at some point, like behind my back, changed it back to $99, and I was like, "What the hell, man?" Like, I was told it was going to be $69 a year, and now it's $100.
Yeah. I don't know, man. If it was more of his change my mind stuff, I'd be okay with it.
I say this to you, gentlemen, with so much love. Are you gonna kill these bosses anytime soon, or?
Well, fuck, I'm
I've
pulling
been
the trigger,
firing
dude.
Everything, grenades, my special weapon. Yo,
Yeah,
you
so much
just
love.
don't hit them. You firing them, you're not hitting.
I'm hitting all kinds, bro. I'm just pressing. Hold on, let me switch to the other gun. There we
Knuckles is almost dead. There we go.
Ooh, you guys are finishing Wall Street, I hear.
Yeah.
Please tell me why I keep getting so many military RPK light machine guns on LMG drops. Yeah, it must be because, dude, I'm getting screwed. I want an MG5 or an AGEV, and I cannot seem to get one on targeted loot.
Test out the rolly ball heal. Oh, why am I hanging out?
Fucking grenade guy is pissing me off. There we go. Where's this new guy?
Blinding.
Blinding also. Jesus. Where's this last person? Okay. Oh, there they are. Is that
There's
it?
some kind of cooldown to the healing mine, but I haven't, like, doesn't go right away.
Skill repair, I don't need that. No, I'll take that just in case.
No Bullet King.
Ooh,
But
headshot
beautiful.
damage. Classic M1A
That's really weird.
has plus 10 to damage. Headshot grant 20% skill.
Alright,
Garbage.
who wants a Bullet King?
I want
You got one?
Yeah, I got one.
Hell yeah, dude.
Give it to.
Wait. Instant what?
I don't think he has one.
Oh,
What's
maybe
the
he
roll like?
wanted a piece of gear? Yeah. Anyways.
I love how Brody slyly goes, alright, no Bullet King? Waiting to
I
see if
didn't
anyone said.
Being very honest with you, I didn't even realize it's not great rolls. I didn't even realize it dropped. It was around a corner.
No, I got Dick. But at least it dropped finally.
I'm gonna message Skis the number. Pick a number from 1 to 10. All of you say it or type it out loud. I'll mess. Wait. I'll message Skis the actual number. We got a 7. We got an 8. But hold on a second. I already sent it.
Got it.
Skis, what is it usually? The closest without going over? Is that how it works?
Yeah, it's fucking Price is
yeah.
Right over here, bro.
Price is Right?
Yeah, gotta go Price is Right, yep.
Skis, what was the number?
The number was 5.
Oh, 2.
Wait, for what?
What do you mean for what? For the Bullet King.
Oh shit, nice. Fuck.
Taki, I thought you would have had an advantage there. What's my hockey number?
Fuck.
Sir, do you typically pick numbers without knowing what it's for?
Yeah, well, no, because I'm like,
Third.
he said
There you
pick
go.
My
a.
number.
There you go.
I
They're
picked
not
my
great
number.
rolls.
Thank you, boys.
Ooh, 4? You're
What
number
are
4?
What are the rolls, Third?
Let me take a look.
They're like below 50 for 2, unfortunately.
Yeah, dude, what the hell?
You want
They're not
you want to know what mine is?
What?
6% LMG damage, 5% damage out of cover, 5% crit hit damage.
Okay, so my damage shot of cover and crit hit is pretty much the same. My LMG's at 12.
Yeah, see, that's way
Yeah,
better.
instant. What's up?
I think he was just saying damn at 3rd. You won.
Sorry, dude. I'm so sorry.
Can run it again.
Yeah, sure. Why not? You watch this. Now that I'm holding it, You know.
You'll get one.
Oh,
Yeah.
how did I? Oh, I didn't even check the thingy.
Wait, how did I do less damage than?
Sir Constantine. I didn't even
Wait,
check the.
how
shit.
did I do
Damn
less
it.
damage than you, dude?
I didn't look either.
Damn it.
Brody's got a negative number, no doubt.
Oh,
No,
I'm
I
going.
was healer.
So I read a Reddit post today of a guy talking about his success going through legendaries. And it sounds like we were sort of on track that we were going to have to do 2 DPS, 1 healer, 1 CC. And he said that his group got down to under an hour on all strongholds.
The legendaries?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Which I just don't even like. I'm interested in starting a Capitol Hill run again, just so that we can see what
It's
the
like, show
first
me your
wave
videos,
is.
though, you people.
Yeah, I know. Why are they
I
not
don't
recording
believe
it
them.
more?
It's like, show me, yeah.
I think it has a lot to do with the fact that we wiped a few times. It changed the aggression somehow.
Wait,
That
but
would be my guess,
isn't it usually supposed to be if you wipe like 5 times, it usually will like ease up a bit? At least
I don't know.
I would assume, because it's usually easier after a few wipes.
I don't know if that's just because you get more comfortable with the like spawn patterns and stuff, or
Exactly.
what. But it certainly seemed to be the opposite for us. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely
But,
for us. It
but
was...
look at Roosevelt, right? When we did Roosevelt first time versus second, we went way faster.
Oh yeah, yeah, we did.
Understanding the rooms, the spawns, yeah, which rooms do what, absolutely.
Yeah, but you know, we didn't even really struggle with Capitol Hill.
It was more the annoyance.
Yeah.
Until the very
Until
end.
the final boss, yeah.
Yeah, until the very end.
Why did you just do that, Brody?
I'm not leader.
Yes, you were leader.
I'm healing, bro.
I'm eating a Twinkie.
The C can be on a defense player, so you never know.
Can you matchmake legendary? I assume you can.
Oof, probably. Yes, you can. I did it. What am I saying?
I've never even tried it.
I'm not sure how far you can get, but you know.
I did District Union. We didn't make it through the first room at any point.
Yeah, but that was pre-patch.
That was pre-patch. That's fair.
I think
You also had a guy in your ear the whole time going, dude, do the glitch, do the glitch.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think there's gonna be something different once we how can I say this? Once title update 9 comes out,
Cool.
I think there's gonna be a difference. 8.5 I think fucked up things.
Warlords in New York fucked up things.
Yeah, well that's a different story, dude.
You're the leader, instant heads up.
Wait. Oh, I gotta get this fucking collectible. Okay, go ahead.
There's a collectible?
Yeah, it's a communication thing. It's a call.
Where are you?
Hey, Kat, guess what Kostaki just said? Yeah.
Hey, right.
Instant, you choose what's next.
Well, we could run either this again or Tombs if you want.
If you're going Bullet King, yeah.
Yeah, if we're going Bullet King. If not, dude, I'm down for anything.
Are you down with the sickness?
Down punching you in your head.
Bro, I'm gonna literally drive over there and just fucking smack you upside the head.
Fuck.
I was near your house yesterday, I think.
Do you know what a biff is? That's what you'll get.
You're gonna get a biff, bro.
Sounds like beef.
No, a biff is when someone fucking gives you a smack right in the back of the head.
He's needed those his whole life.
Well, you know,
What?
hopefully
What are you
it'll
talking about?
jumble
I'm the best.
something properly once.
I'm the best, bro.
What is this?
There's that, and then there's this. Upgrade.
I want Dracos mounted on my wall. It's pretty fun.
Putting my skill haste on. Bam! And then Bob's your uncle. Bro, it's so windy outside, it's crazy.
It's crazy, dude. It's ridiculous.
A mission activity?
Mission or activity.
Slash confused him. He thought it was a sideways L.
Yeah. Be right back. One sec.
BRB?
Yeah, one sec.
Yo,
What did Louis say when you told him the joke?
which joke? I don't remember the joke now.
What was it? It was wasn't it "Don't be a Jew"?
Oh yeah, don't be a Jew, be a Greek.
Yeah.
It's like fucking Scotsman, man.
Yes, absolutely. I own my heritage.
I was dying of laughter.
My next comment is, how many drinks have you wasted on girls that don't want you? I want you. Buy me a game.
Hey, Brody, you ever listen to Jerry Cinnamon?
No. I don't know.
You should check him out. He's a musician.
Oh.
He's like a Glaswegian musician. He's awesome. A real Scottish dude.
Love it.
He's got great music.
Instant, I'm not understanding the comment for some reason.
You're coming up on
WS.
Dragov's outer
Wall Street?
perimeter.
Oh, okay. We
Remember,
can do Wall Street again, I'm
you're
just saying.
only here for Dragov. But if you find his supply,
Apparently nobody wants to do Camp White Oak because I've been matchmaking for the last 5.5 minutes.
crucial support.
Be careful. I still don't like the idea of throwing in the wolves. No matter how much we want Dragon first role in the city.
I swapped over to red. Heal yourselves, bitches.
Wait, what'd you switch?
I'm in all red. I said, heal yourselves, bitches. What am I watching here now? Kostaki, this can't be good. Oh, a container house? I've seen stuff like this. How nice they are.
Gorgeous, man. I want one.
A couple $1,000.
Yeah, I want one. Like everything done already.
Oh, everything done? I don't know, less than 10, I'd say.
Be like, yo, just slap it into like the woods there. Like buy some shit land where you could actually slap it on.
You get a few of them, you can make. There's all kinds of stuff on YouTube. Multi-level houses, like all kinds of shit.
I know. 'Cause me, I want to be out in the wood. Well, not
I heard the only
wilderness.
thing for Canada, because again, my dad is a big like end of the world conspiracy kind of guy. The only thing up here is like their insulation's bad. You got to pay for decent
Yep.
insulation. It's not hard to do, but it's an extra cost that like you wouldn't have to think about in like certain parts of the states.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's a big metal box, right? That shit gets gold.
Oh fuck yeah. I'm gonna switch to. You want me to do heal? I'll do
Whatever you
heal.
want, man. We can all heal ourselves.
Yeah, I like healing. I need to practice. Ready. Or I'm gonna go skill actually. Oh shit! Is fucking. I just heard logs fall.
What are we doing here? I'm good to go. Instant's good to go. You need to just put your heat. What are you doing?
No.
I can't hear shit that you're saying. Whose house you at, buddy? Can't hear a word that he's saying.
My.
Still can't hear a word that he's saying. He thinks his internet's good, but it's fucking from 1944. He's slowly.
Can you hear me now?
with
pretty
and,
much.
and
Good, yeah. Now can you hear me?
It's not that we
Yeah.
can't hear you, bro. It's that it comes and goes in chunks. Like that one was
Fuck.
decent, but
it comes and goes in waves.
Oh, it's coming back to me. Well, wicked.
Hostile radio intercepted. I hear gunfire. Report.
The loading area by Broad Street is under attack. It's the division.
Sell the gate. Use the APC. Do not let them raid
bro,
the
none of my bullets are
stockpile.
registering. What the fuck?
An agent needs assistance.
Instant, man, you're so forward.
Where's your lightning, Tacky? You would have saved all of our lives.
Shit, I could put lightning, eh?
Okay, I'm a
Yeah, I'm
patient
back.
guy. But answer me this.
Welcome
Are you
back,
guys
bro.
blind or just
Thanks.
incompetent? Seriously. Try hitting them instead of wasting valuable artillery.
Oh my god, no. Got you, bro.
I got the magic in me. Tacky, throw the lightning here.
Hey, hold on, I have to
Good
search
room.
it now.
It's
Hold
good.
on, searching. Give me...
Wait,
what I want.
Kosaki's doing a tech build or a red one?
Vicky's tech.
I'm techie.
Oh fuck. Okay, I gotta.
Oh,
switch
what the
back.
fuck? Something just blew on me.
Artillery.
Straight up, don't open yet.
Bro, no one's doing anything. We're watching your
How the fuck did I
idiocy
blow up
dance
then?
with yourself. The artillery.
Oh.
You only run this mission 40 times.
Yeah, but I just thought it stopped. My bad. Okay, I got traps now. It'll be my first time doing traps with skill build.
Just aim up, aim high. What do you mean? That's the well, not the only time, but that's the best time to do it. When
No, I know, but
Wait, I got electrocuted.
I don't understand that 'cause I don't ever get.
I got electrocuted from yours too.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
Maybe you have the magic stick.
I mean, that's true.
It has nothing to do with this, but yes, that's true.
You demand stacky stack. Shit, there's magic special ammo down there.
You can do it again. Shot. Dun, 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 dun.
We got all 3 Phoenix Coyote mask buffs. Love when that happens.
Wait, what buffs? Oh, the masks.
Coyote masks.
Nice.
Why can't? There we go.
Protect that stockpile. Duchess, I need you to see to it personally.
Duchess! You fucking slut.
You can get
Get
through.
that
There we
stockpile,
go.
agent. Everything you take from them is something they can't send to Keener.
Where's the
Fuckers
lieutenant
ready
at?
for supplies. I don't care what it takes. Take him out.
Yeah.
Reaching to the stockpile now.
You got to hide. Spot for me to hide.
There's a few of them back there.
Yeah, I assume he's all the way in the back. There we go.
I got these.
Nobody heard you.
Dude, you're
We
cutting.
know you got something, but nobody knows what. Nope.
Still no.
Negative.
My bad, guys. It's the wind.
Why you think your connection's having issues?
I think so. I don't know.
Hey, you sent a text message.
What?
You
Said
can
you sent
text
the
us
text
at this
message.
point, dude.
You
No,
guys
I said his
get that.
internet's bad because he. No,
Oh.
we don't cut, Taki. You either hear when you cut, you're cutting out from us as well, so you can't hear us. We don't
Yeah.
cut.
I ain't never cut a day in my life.
That's right.
I was so clear the whole time.
Yeah, but now your mom's probably watching YouTube or something or Netflix.
They were.
Or porn.
Oh,
It's possible, dude. I know we don't like to think that way, but it's possible.
it is
Hey, man.
possible.
It is possible.
Our parents are humans.
Yeah, I agree with
Especially
that.
Kostaki
Amen
with
to
his
that.
fucking Edward penis hands.
Taki, you ever show
That's
your
like
mom any
Lord of
that
the
stuff you show
G-strings.
us?
Yeah, pretty much.
Or your dad, Taki? You ever show your dad any of the videos you show us?
Oh
No.
fuck, dude.
Why not?
Yo, bro, that's for Alpha Squad, bro.
I have a feeling it's from more than just the Alpha Squad.
Yo, I
This one
recycle it.
is-
I get it recycled.
Yeah,
Nope, she's old, bro.
we had to deal with a lot of your bullshit over the years.
Ooh,
Shenanigans.
ooh, that shenanigan.
It's look at that shenanigans.
One more you motherfucker says shenanigans.
What, shenanigans? What?
There on the
Ever
thing.
seen
What the?
Super Troopers?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
This would have
I
been
got
such
you.
Me, it's Waiting. That's the name of the restaurant in Waiting.
So good.
Shenanigans.
dude.
Yeah.
that movie.
It's
So
such
good.
a
There's a bar.
fucking classic.
There's a bar like 15 blocks
Everyone's
from me
seen
called
it.
Shenanigans.
No response from Dutchess.
Fucking Luis Guzman was the best.
Yeah, he's great. He's in
Oh
Community.
yeah.
Yeah. That's they built the statue to him.
He shows up though, yeah. Remember?
I was laughing so
episode.
much, dude.
Absolutely.
I'm confused. Claudius, I'm confused.
Bring him up.
I got my guy.
Yeah, before the thing's behind us, I'm gonna try and blind these guys. I think if this guy dies, they're gonna spawn, or
The
yeah,
big
they're
guy's
behind
down.
us. They're behind us.
I'm running.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh,
Purple
Purple's
guy's coming up with you.
See us.
Yeah, he got excited.
That bitch young.
Ah,
Come
bitch,
into my
yeah.
flashbang. Come into my flashbang. Oh, the fucking Banshee pulse is bomb.
Whee, everywhere.
Not great. Now all I can think of is Luis Guzman begging the barmaid in the fucking washroom.
Hostiles nearby.
That's so much.
And fucking Andy Milanakis just jumps in and fucking starts taking pictures.
Agent needs assistance.
Come here, come here.
Right in front of you.
Serious trauma
Yeah,
detected.
that was big goof.
Agent out of action.
Yeah.
Kat, you want to play this mission?
Yep, my turn.
You sure? Because this is challenging. It's gonna be fucking
I
hard.
can't control the head and the legs together.
Yes, you can.
The head, legs.
The only one that was patient with me was Brody.
I was patient with you. What the fuck?
Oh shit! Yeah, but I'm a professional trainer, legit by life.
He's a professional trainer. That's his like career. You know, that's the way I tried to teach her how to drive stick shift, and she fucking practically walked out of the car. What's kind of funny is that's the way my mom reacted with my dad when she was trying to learn from him back in the 70s. She literally walked out on the 15.
Tell Kat that Greeks and Italians should not train anything.
Greeks and Italians should not train anything.
I trained my girlfriend pretty well at driving.
Yeah, okay.
Bro, I'm the best driver ever.
She researched everything before you.
Let me ask you, you're the best driver ever. How many times have you totaled your car?
How many times, Taki? I don't even know this answer.
Dude, you fell asleep in your Acura and you ended up under another car. Literally.
No, there's no further discussion, Taki. You're done.
I'm the best, bro.
No, you're not. I think the funniest part is that you jokingly say you're the best, but the egotistical way it comes off is arrogant, and we just laugh for both reasons.
I'm the best.
I'm the best, bro.
And Brody's like, bro, yeah, no.
Remember when we got the call? I was fucking crying because I thought he was dead.
Oh, yeah. Kat was crying because she thought the kid was gonna fucking die.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
Kat, all he said was good times.
Good times. Good stories. They make such great stories.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck, that's cutthroat, but it's understandable.
Here's for me. Tears for me first.
Look at this guy running in, loses all his health. I'll watch the back.
Yeah, boy.
Oh fuck, there's like a... No.
We got our heals or
No.
What the seriously?
We're all watching our own asses.
In here I was thinking, who do I have to suck off to get a fucking heal in here?
I mean,
it's me actually, and I'm not in your group, unfortunately.
Great, thanks, Keys. My wife just gave me the biggest side eye, like fucking
cyanide?
Side eye.
Yeah, she gave him a cyanide. She gave him cyanide, but he's telling us about it, you fuckhead.
Love it. Oh, come on.
Man, Camp White Oak is hard, even on challenging.
Yeah, it's a good mission.
We're getting melted right now.
You know what they should do? Because I find people are not doing Manning as much. They need to introduce maybe an exotic that's exclusive to Manning.
Yeah, I would be down for that.
It would be a very good reason to run it, especially if they go, you know, running it on Legendary. That would be fucking crazy, dude. Manning's already fucking hard. Could you imagine doing the train part at the end?
No.
It's insane, dude.
Can I see it?
Oh my god.
No, I'll pass.
Just bruh.
She's not watching fucking Greek soap operas, bro. Oh, his mom's talking to him.
His mom's expressing her disappointment again.
Yeah.
Bro, I originally thought Korean soap operas were like iffy because, you know, it takes forever for shit to happen. Greek is even worse, dude.
New York. Yes, man.
As long as they're not related, every single character on the show has slept with each other.
Taki, ask your mom in Greek what her thirst level is.
Yeah, seriously.
Her thirst level?
Yeah, her thirst level.
Nah, she knows that I'm saving New York now.
Well, they don't all sleep together.
In Greek shows?
No, Korean.
No, I said...
Koreans are not even allowed to touch each other, are they?
Yeah, no, it's in the last episode that they finally kiss, you know?
Oh, fuck. 14 years in the making, they made it.
Dude, I watched an entire one with her. It's basically like one season, you know? 20 episodes. But
And then it's done?
Yeah, and then it jumps to the next series. There's very few that are like multiple seasons.
Oh, okay.
But dude, it actually was addictive.
It was a dick.
I'm guessing there's subtitles.
Well, yeah, of course. This one I kind of felt for it because it had to do with restaurants, so I was like, ooh.
Korea.
North Korea is the best Korea.
Best Korea.
China is asshole.
The guy from Hong Kong, dude, made me die first time I saw it.
Yeah.
America, don't trust China. China is asshole. I was like, what? And he went missing like a week later.
Seriously.
Oh, what is this?
Chinese Communist Party, fuck. You never seen that during the Hong Kong riots?
No.
They're
I don't
interviewing
watch the
people.
news.
They're interviewing people on the street. No, this was like on YouTube or something. They're interviewing the guy, and the guy looks straight into the camera, and he goes, "America, don't trust China. China is asshole." And it's like, what?
It was just so funny, like, America, don't trust China. China is asshole. It was really funny.
Well, yeah, you know. To be honest, I'm not surprised that someone from Hong Kong was saying that, you know?
Dude, there's this... Okay. This NPC was just bugged. He was crawling.
Oh,
We can't hear you. Just go forward.
What the? What the? Call them protests. It's true, dude. But I call them riots because there's people running around with bats and shit. So, you know.
We're done, bro.
That's how I protest.
Or basically, every parade after the Habs win a big game.
Oh, fuck.
Seriously,
So you
dude.
mean like 12 years ago? No, I'm joking.
More like 20, God knows
Literally.
how many, 25 years?
But I was on the TV, the news, when the Habs beat Boston in round 1 and there were riots downtown.
Oh yeah, you remember that, no? Fucking,
I was
dude,
on the TV.
it was
I
first,
I shrieked.
yeah, it was first or second round,
Naked?
and
Fuck
they
naked.
just beat the Bruins.
Yeah,
First game,
Game 6.
they're flipping cop cars. Dude,
I
you're
was
in the
there.
second round, like, what are you doing?
Well, first round.
Oh, it was first round, even worse.
Yeah, I was there. I didn't flip shit. I shrieked, and
You streak?
yeah, dude, I never told you the story. I
But-
shrieked along St.
Cat-
Catherine.
Brody
20 blocks.
didn't riot, but he streaked.
I'm not
20 blocks.
She's not surprised.
Guys, I got the fireman and firewoman took the picture of me laughing. I came out. I was at Peel Pub. I ran out on my bill, $126.
Oh my god.
I ran out front. There was a cop. There was a police. A fire truck with 4 firemen there, like helping be security. And no, dude, I'm not that good looking. You don't want to say that. And
I paid to see that.
I walked outside. I looked at them. I was like, because I made a bet in the bar. I said, if they fucking win, I'm streaking. They win. I go up front. There's firemen. They're all standing there straight faced. I'm like, yeah, I made a bet. I have to streak now. I'm drunk, but I said it. He's like, okay, as long as you don't break anything. And he's like, I'm like, okay, buddy. I just whipped all my clothes off, gave them to my girlfriend at the time, who was super Christian and broke up with me because of that.
Oh, seriously?
And I ran from Stanley Street all the way against traffic, which wasn't moving, to Atwater.
Oh my god.
I crawled through the front window of a car. There were
Dude,
two
that's
guys in
fucking
the front-
far.
Yeah. There were 2 guys in the front seat honking their horns, like all happy, like from the wind, and 2 girls in the back seat. I crawled through the passenger seat window, buck naked, balls on their lap and everything. Have no idea who these people are. The women from the back seat reached over and spanked my ass.
I'm not
and
surprised.
I crawled out the driver's side window. No idea who these people are. They couldn't
Dude, I
move
was
'cause of
there and I
traffic.
did exactly the same thing.
I looked for you.
Yeah, I was too drunk. I wouldn't have seen you.
I got to. Were you actually here?
No.
Oh, I was like, no way.
No, because
So, no,
Montreal's
I wasn't-
very...
That
I
was-
wasn't there. I wasn't streaking, but I was in the back of this car, and this random dude.
No,
I
not
was
for... not that bad for hockey, babe, no.
Oh, no,
No, no.
New York is
It was It was probably the funniest and stupidest thing I've ever done. But I was
You're my
dying
hero,
laughing.
bro. You're
Oh,
my
dude.
hero.
That's a true story. I got to the Atwater. I had to take the bus home because I don't drive. And the thing is I gave all my clothes to my girlfriend at the time, who was pissed off and left, like walked away from me. So I didn't have any clothes. The only thing I had was a hockey jersey that I had used when the streaking was done to like wrap around my waist to cover my front. So I sat on the bus, or I stood on the bus with my bare ass exposed, but my dick was covered.
I am not surprised. And you know what happened? People were probably not even surprised,
Bro,
considering
nobody was surprised. Bus
the
driver
offense.
didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, no shit.
You're my hero, bro. You're my
Yeah, man.
fucking.
Fucking Montreal,
she
dude.
broke up. She broke up with me by voicemail.
Oh, bro, fuck her, dude.
That was
If you
funny.
can't, you know, if she
Can't
couldn't put up
appreciate a
with
good
that, dude,
streak. I mean,
She was super, super religious. Not that that's anything, but
I would have
she,
spanked it.
Oh, yeah.
she's like, if you do that, like, don't ever call me again. I was like, that was when I made the bet. And then at the end of the game, I was drunk and a jerk. I'm like, well, I guess we're done, eh? And I'm like, ha ha ha, JK, and we were about it.
she's like, haha, not JK. I'm
Yeah.
done with you.
Oh, damn.
It was hilarious. It was one of the funniest things I've ever done. You know who was with me? Kyle, the bald guy from the podcast.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he did it in his boxers. I'm like, if you're gonna do it in anything, then don't do it at all.
Yeah, you gotta be naked.
It's either streaking or it's running around happy.
There's only one thing cringier than seeing a guy naked is seeing a guy just in his boxers.
You know?
Yeah, that's pretty cringy.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, dude, you don't even have the balls to do it. Like,
Yeah, it's like, no, I don't want to see your dick, but I
No.
need to.
Yeah, exactly.
I need you to streak if you're gonna do that.
not gonna lie. Yo, you
Like,
do
it's
know
all or
everything's an
nothing.
asterisk, right?
yeah,
seriously,
there's,
I can't
there's
understand what
always a
you're saying.
caveat.
So then my mom heard from somebody that I was on TVA, and she was very upset.
Butt ass naked, huh?
Yeah.
Don't be sad, get glad.
It was the first and only time in my life that I've had those pixel things pixelate my body.
Oh, fucking Montreal, dude.
It
I
was
love
great.
it. I love it.
It was
I love
great.
it. There's no reason not to. Fuck it.
I've searched I searched for weeks trying to find footage and I couldn't.
Unknown network detected.
I wanted to
fucking
save it.
epic. Does your current girl know this
Instant
story?
or fresh?
Yeah, she laughs.
That's awesome, then. She's a keeper.
Obus.
Like Taki, I'm not rubbing up on people, you know.
She could call, because suppliers like Cisco and whatever are supplying it now. They're selling to the general public, so you need to look at that. Cat.
Cisco, the phone company.
Not Cisco, SYSCO. They're the biggest
I
in the
thought you
world
meant-
supplier for restaurants.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
There's a Cisco CISCO, and they're the biggest like phone headsets for call centers. We buy
Yeah.
all our shit there. That's
That
why I
one
thought
I
you were
know.
talking about that. Yeah.
So did
Yeah,
I.
but I'm not
like,
sure if
why
they
are you
sell
calling
it.
Cisco?
Considering the shortage of Maya everywhere else, I don't know if they would sell it.
Selling what?
Well, tell her to check up recipes on how to make a starter.
Tell whoever this is to fucking research whatever it is.
Hey, starter is the easiest thing. You put flour and water, and you let it ferment, and you feed it, and then you use that
Yeah.
to make bread. It's just as good as yeast.
Are these your
Yeah.
employees?
No, this is her best friend, one of her
Oh,
best
okay.
friends, Pooja.
I thought this was employees. I was
Awesome.
like, tell
Oh,
them they don't
boy,
have
Pooja.
jobs anymore.
Nah,
She's
it's
a
as
teacher,
good.
She should know better.
Yeah, she wants to
Like-
experiment with baking bread, so...
Okay, no, I thought it was an employee at a bakery and they couldn't make bread. I'm like, yo, you're fired.
Dude, you know what's happening
This
now,
is
eh?
sort of number one priority here.
Everyone wants to learn to make bread now, and everyone wants to learn how to make that fucking Dalgona coffee thing.
I don't know.
Oh,
What
I
that
did
is.
It's not bad,
Oh, the
dude.
thing
It's
Taki
not
made?
bad.
Yeah,
It's not bad. It tastes like a Greek frappe type coffee.
exactly. But Greek frappe is better.
Eh,
I have a bread maker. There you
yeah.
go.
Otherwise use a
Instant
bread maker. But you still gotta use yeast, you know.
But third, I'm going to assume there's probably, what, 17,000 videos on YouTube how to make bread?
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah,
tell her
yeah,
to use
starter.
Vaginal yeast.
There's a ton.
Vaginal yeast.
What?
Oh no, dude. There's one small company tried to make even without it. Why the bread comes out fluffy or is it like stiff? It doesn't rise, no? I've never used a bread maker. I've always done it like by hand and whatever. Yeah, yeast, exactly.
The yeast.
Exactly. You don't even need the milk. You don't need the milk.
I love people. I mean, mind you, it's a way to be social. I mean, if everyone went to Google, we'd lose half the fucking conversation that we had. But...
I would so change it, say like vaginal yeast.
Me, I make focaccia bread, and focaccia you don't need milk.
Yo, focaccia.
No, at Tony's, the pizza
right
dough.
back
It's focaccia bread.
right
Yeah, focaccia. It's basically just water, sugar, salt, olive oil, and yeast. That's all it is.
I got the first one. It's out.
Yeah, Aubrey's the one next to near Costco. Yeah.
Oh fuck, they're right here, bro.
It's the best one, Cat. Honestly.
Bullet King third. Bullet King.
Yeah, she can make a starter if she just Googles how to do it.
Hey, did you guys hear about the beer that uses like vaginal yeast?
Bro, don't make people puke,
Stop
bro.
saying it. It's not a thing.
No, but seriously, it's a real thing.
No,
Yeah,
it's a real thing.
This feminist company did it.
Oh, well, then they should be drug out onto the street.
There's this
shot.
feminist company that what they do is they use vaginal yeast to make beer.
It's fucked up. Taki, you ever gave that to me even as a joke, I would beat the living hell out of you.
Yeah, but even Skis has heard of it.
I love how you add that.
They've spoken about it, but you know.
Well, it's not worth ending a friendship, but one of my best friends picked up a dead squirrel and touched me with it. I gave him the biggest black eye I think he's ever got. I don't like squirrels, they freak me out.
Seriously?
Yeah, I'm not
Well, I
afraid
don't
of
like
them,
dead
it's just that they're
squirrels.
so fucking skittery and shit, and then he picked it up, I didn't even see him, and he just came and he fucking touched me with it. I was like, if you do that...
it's just flour and water, Cat. And tell her she can look online. There's YouTube videos. There's.
You're just you.
It's just water and flour. And as you use it, you don't use the whole thing. So what you do is you make a batch. You use a little bit for what the recipe calls for.
Learning so much tonight.
And then you just add more flour and water.
This is not a knock at you, Instant, but tell her Instant's in high school, he's like 16 and he knows how to fucking research how to make bread. Tell her to pick up the phone.
Worst part is she's a high school teacher.
Yeah.
Well,
she doesn't know how to Google something, you know?
Not the same school Instant goes to, I can tell you that much.
Well, it's not an insult, you know, it's...
No, I don't know how
She's
to make
good at
bread,
some
but
shit, but, you know, she's not a chef, dude.
No,
but even non-chefs, you know, this is stuff you have to show interest to get it, you know?
You know?
If you're not interested...
McDonald's all the way.
Well, McDonald's.
Dude, I went to my parents the other day and I was looking in their freezer in their garage, and my dad went out and bought like 10 McDoubles and 10 chicken sandwiches and froze them. Because he just likes them so much. When I saw it, I was like, dude, are you doing this because you're trying to hoard food or what? He's like, oh, I just like them.
What did he say they taste like
Yeah, but it's probably going to reopen.
He said it's great. He loves it.
Really?
It's like, that's fucking weird. It's like they're only barely good the first time.
No,
but they're going to reopen eventually. They're going to relaunch as something else. Solimar Kostaki.
Marcelo Solimar.
Yeah, it's closed. Yeah. It's closed permanently.
No.
Yeah, they shut it down.
I've stayed there. You've stayed there?
Yeah, of course I've stayed there with Costa.
The Barcelo properties, they're interesting. They're hit or miss, fuck. They're so funny.
Let's just say it was an interesting... Did anyone get BK? I didn't.
Oh, no,
I got dick, bro. I got dick.
Fuck.
They're not bad, because it's just they're hit or miss. Like, some of them are rough.
Well, I went twice, and I went once with Costa and
it's a
back
fun
then it was
party.
Alex and Kat and me, and the second time I went was with just the guys.
Oh fuck!
It was an experience. Bless you, baby.
As he says it with the guys only, she's like,
yeah, it was an experience. I'll be honest.
Shit.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Focus.
I love Cuba.
Serenas La Salina was a big Veradero hotspot. It's closed now. That was another big fucking party city.
You know what?
Party hotel.
I've been only to 2 resorts in Cuba. This I forget the
Most
name of the
Americans
first one.
don't get that.
The spots, yeah.
Like we weren't able to go to Cuba until I think recently.
Yeah, but even now it's like you gotta charter flights, you know? It's like chartered flights that are allowed, I think, something like that. But you guys aren't missing much, dude. Honestly,
I love Cuba.
it was good for what the price was, but it's overpriced now that you guys have access.
If you want the summary, it was where Quebec French fuckheads went to avoid Americans. I'm gonna be very honest with you.
They went there to get hammered and pick up and
bang.
We are not French fuckheads, therefore I'm saying it very happily. It is where.
Oh
Quebec,
yeah. As soon as
French
they'd ask you
people
where you from, we're like, oh, Quebec, and they're like, oh, you're from Quebec. Oh, you guys are gonna drink a lot. It's like, yeah. Thanks for making
That's
us
true, but
alcoholics.
not with you guys.
The French here,
Well,
that
we
go
drank a lot,
places
though.
like that. I've heard so many French people speaking to each other about how ignorant the Cubans are for not understanding them.
Oh yeah, that I've heard.
Oh yeah, they're like, yo.
I've heard generally that French Canadians
They're assholes, bro.
are
Assholes.
not very nice.
They're not. They're arrogant fucks.
Yeah.
The average. There's good everything and there's bad English, just like anything, but the stereotype is true.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
Eric's wife is French, and she's not anywhere like that.
No, the thing is, for every person that's kind of like my wife's family, there's 10 of them that are like.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically, the more rural they are, the more racist they are. Just to,
yeah, pretty much.
To be honest. French.
He has to
excluding
be
your
careful
parents.
how he
Like your mom's not like that.
Conversation.
You know, but in general, that we've noticed here in Quebec, the French Canadians, the more rural they are, the more.
She's like, no, go on.
Racist,
what were you saying?
Exactly.
but not necessarily, not necessarily black or white only. It's if you're anything other than a white French Canadian Catholic, they hate you.
Well, look, my grandfather, like when he had his head going on, there was a guy that came from Newfoundland at the Résidence, and he was talking English, and there was all these old kids about tabarnak de car, and then
You got bored.
Yeah.
Tacky for me. I can't dance politically around this stuff.
I'd
I'd have both feet in my mouth already. I'd be like,
oh yeah, same here.
Your culture, your family, they're all fucking retards.
Abort. Yo, you don't gotta worry, dude. This is conversations me and my wife have had.
Yeah, years.
Tons of times.
Yeah.
And honestly, bro, I could honestly say, man, her French side, at least her grandparents and her mom are some of the, like, they completely are the exception to the stereotype, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, unfortunately,
there's a ton of them.
When you work at the casino, you see the other side, yeah.
Oh my god.
All those.
The casino, to me, the one that was packed for my jobs was the Banque de Montréal. When I worked for the Banque de Montréal, it was like.
Yeah, when government check comes in, dude. When welfare comes in.
Well, I didn't work with the clients.
Oh my god,
I worked up in MasterCard on the 6th floor, but even then, it was like, fuck off.
Holy crap, a guy that was in my group only did 19 million damage. I did 866.
What the fuck?
Was he healing?
I have no idea. I never got healed.
I never got healed.
I just needed to unlock my,
What is this changing
capital.
global difficulty?
Where you going, bro? Sin, where you going?
I heard CPs.
Oh, nice. Once he gets a mic.
Who's getting a mic?
Instant.
Yeah, we're saying.
Nice.
She's like, once he gets a mic, I have so many questions. That's what Kat was saying. It's like,
fuck.
Okay.
What kind of questions? Oh,
No,
Are you
just...
Korea?
North Korea?
Oh no, it's are you like third generation white American
I
or
didn't say white. Woman
whatever.
and
No, you know what I mean. Like
You can. Eminem said it. White America!
yeah, Eminem said it, so you can say it. That's okay. Fucking, oh my god.
Oh, there's a Switch update now.
Are you one of those Caucasians?
Caucasians?
Are you a fucking Caucasian?
From Caucasus, right?
Cat Williams, the Caucasus. From the mountains
babe.
from the Mount Caucasus.
They're laughing.
The Caucasus. Taki, Roy Benitez wants to talk to you. He says you're pissing him off lately. Roy Benitez.
Who's that?
The guy
Okay, I'll
from the
ask him.
story.
Fuck.
From what?
The guy from the story.
What story?
This story, Division 2, right near the dog.
Oh, fuck him.
He's 6'1" Caucasian.
He's Caucasian.
From the mountains of Caucasus.
Oh, fucking Cat Williams, dude. Every time.
Why can't they just say white?
What? Because I was bugging him about the word Caucasian.
No, I know, but you know when you start filling out forms, it's like,
Well,
oh,
technically, that doesn't apply to you and me, Kostaki. You do know that, right?
I know, but
6th
we're
gen
peachy
American,
green.
nice.
We're olives.
Well, me, it was when I was filling out the unemployment shit, and they asked me what sex I was, and it said male, female, and X. That was it.
Or prefer not to answer.
That was it for. Oh, if that was one, okay. We don't have that one, but.
It's just on a lot of different forms around here. It's usually male, female, or prefer not to answer.
Oh, I see. Yeah, for government one, it was male, female, and X, and that I was like, we're done here. I felt like Morty Seinfeld in the episode where they're like, have you, when he's in the doctors, if you guys watch Seinfeld, and he's like, have you ever conducted a sexually transmitted disease? Okay, we're done here. You've got my name, you've got my address. That's it.
He's gonna be 17 this year.
Here, Third, I dropped the striker piece for you. You want it?
Where you at?
In the main base in New York.
Me too.
Yeah, I don't see you. Oh, you're on the other side.
Oh, this guy hiding from us.
No, he's hiding from you.
Yeah, I'm with
I just
Instant
ran
now.
up to this thing.
Now I'm bowling.
Someone ran up to it and took it.
No, it's right here.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna do rock, paper, scissors.
It has a great critical hit chance.
Yeah, and you're gonna recalibrate the other one.
Yeah, okay. Fuck it, why not? Thank you, sir.
Striker worth it right now? I've heard it isn't.
No, it's broken.
Blessings.
Nothing damage related is worth it except for fucking
The
what
build.
we have. Yeah, exactly.
Well, until they finally fix it, right? I mean, hopefully Title Update 9 will fix it, but, you know.
I'm not holding my breath. I'm with you in optimism, but I am not holding my breath.
Oh, I'm not holding my breath. But, you know.
I'm with you.
I am. I'm gonna hold my breath until it happens.
You should.
Starting now.
Alright, guys, so time of death for skis, 10:53 p.m.
Seriously.
Or, I don't know how long you can hold your breath.
No, I can hold my breath for at least a minute and a half.
Alright, so 10:55 and a half.
Holy crap!
Fuck.
The trumpet.
Yeah, that's her blowing her nose.
Well, we assumed that. We didn't think she was farting.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, if that was a fart, that would be the most impressive fart ever.
That's a fart, motherfucker.
Yep. Nice. Okay, so that's a lot better than what I had. Sweet. Whoa, no, cancel.
You wish she was what?
Farting.
Farting.
No, my fart's exclusive.
We're having a showdown here.
I'm seeing that as a stranger.
Oh, God.
I don't have that many emotes.
Fuck. The striker, or should I put Fox's parents? Which the, yeah, definitely. I'll do that. switch to this. Oh fuck, that's why I don't have that. Okay, perfect. So if anyone gets a Striker's holster, I will be very glad to get my hands on it.
Yet again, I wish I could share my pieces indefinitely with clan members.
Yeah,
I got
well, that's
so much Striker
that's
stuff.
the typical issue every time, you know.
It's funny, I logged on to Div 1 the other day, and my Striker set was like, it just melts. It's so powerful, it's unbelievable. It feels so much like what it should feel like in this game.
And it's not even working properly. That's the worst
Well,
part.
no, I was talking about in Division 1.
Oh.
My classified Striker set was the last build I had on when I logged on the last time, and so I logged on the other day and played it, and I was just melting people. And
Oh, yeah, well,
felt like good.
Yeah, because it was doing what it was supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you tell them.
I'm telling you, man, I think Massive literally goes in with the mentality of what can we do to put in the least amount of work to make a change, and also at the same time not make the players feel too powerful.
Yeah. Can confirm.
Can confirm. Yeah, sure. Switch to DC if you like. Doesn't matter. Whoever's in charge.
Instant
okay with
is.
that. I'm okay with that.
Oh man.
Oh, by the way,
duplicates.
if anyone forgot to get the D50 when Benitez was selling it, Clan Vendor in New York is selling it.
Same with DC. Well, it might be the same clan.
Yeah,
vendor,
it's probably
but,
the same
yeah.
vendor.
It's pretty
But
good
yeah,
rolls, actually.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, you know,
For
or if you
a
want to build
vendor.
if you need to build a backup for maybe to farm some liberties after.
Oh, I got an EMS cap.
I've got 15 D50s right now.
Me too. I'm sitting on them, bro.
I bought so many of them.
I need to get.
I don't even know why, because I don't even use the Liberty that much. But I do want a God rolled one.
Yeah, it's not a question of using it all the time. It's if you're gonna have an exotic, you want to have a god, and you want to have a god rolled.
Right.
What is
I
it
want
now?
all of them, and I want all of them God rolled.
What did they announce again? Fuck, I forgot.
You're gonna start being able to recalibrate your exotics, and you're also going to be able to level up your level 30 exotics to level 40.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, now that we dismantled all of our level 30s.
I didn't actually. I kept them all.
That's why you weren't able to get any level 40s.
No,
It doesn't
I
drop
was.
again, right?
Well, I only had the Chatterbox and the Merciless.
Okay. Because if let's say you were to have the Pestilence, it wouldn't drop again.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it drops for things that you don't have to craft. So, like the Nemesis and the Chatterbox wouldn't drop because you have to craft them, but the Merciless, the Pestilence, the Sweet Dreams would all drop because you don't have to craft them. They
No,
didn't
but
come with
I think the fact that you had the level 30 version, there was a bug where it would prevent the level 40 from dropping. Is that possible? That's what I was hearing.
It might have been at some point, but I think that's since changed. Because I know there were people saying that they got versions of level 40 versions of the stuff they already had one of.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Oh shit. Yo, do you guys know who Rick May is?
No. Who's that?
Voice of Team Fortress 2's Soldier, Star Fox 64's Pepe and Andros.
Okay.
Did he die?
Yeah, he died from coronavirus.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, he was 80 years old.
Yeah, well, fuck, no shit, he died from coronavirus. He was 80, dude.
I know, I keep hearing these stories, and it's like, 22-year-old man in Wyoming dies of coronavirus, and everyone freaks out, and then the article in the fine print, it's like, he had asthma, heart disease, he was obese, and he smoked 2 packs a day. It's like, okay, well, that's a little different than a healthy 22-year-old.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
It's like all about outrage and fear.
they were talking about some person, fuck, I forget where, had passed, and they were like, oh yeah, the person passed. But then they realized it was a person that was doing chemo when the
Yeah,
whole thing
yeah.
started, and it's like,
It's that guy,
dude,
that 34-year-old guy, yeah, at Disney World, or he had just been to Disney World.
yeah, something like that. Then it's like, the guy was literally doing chemo. You expect
Yeah.
him to
How much more
survive.
of a compromised immune system can you have?
Yeah, exactly. Like, your immune system's already pretty much shut down at that point, you know?
Yeah, and then, if people are like, as soon as you bring attention to the fact that the story is, a little bit more complicated than just saying a young, healthy person died, they're like, oh, what, you don't care that somebody died? It's like, no, that's not the point.
Or the worst part is, when you bring it up, like me, the other day, I had brought up how there was a residence, old folks home here in Montreal, that they had a history of not having adequate, like, enough people working there, enough supplies, and it turned out it was a horror show. They had like 30 people die in it. The place reeked of like days old feces and shit, and it was very bad. But it was classified as a private residence, and I was like, look, our government, which has its finger in everything, is not, well, in everything. I mean, when it comes to healthcare, yeah, in everything. And like, there was no one who said, hey, this is going to be a big thing, and these people have a bad history. Maybe we should keep an eye on them. Nobody thought of that. But when you bring it up, they only read the first line of the article that says, yeah, it's a private residence. But what they don't understand is all of the residences are public and private partnerships. So the government has a finger in it. Our taxes do go to it in some percentage. So it's like,
How do you guys like nationalized healthcare?
look, man, looking at what we have and comparing it to what my family in Florida has had to deal with, overall, I would say it's not bad. It's better. Although I would say the quality is most likely better in the States. I think
Yeah.
the best
What about the
option,
wait times?
yeah, that's the major issue. There's the wait times. The wait times are horrible here, whether it be at emergency rooms waiting for like 6 hours. Because if you have something that they don't deem like level 1 urgent type thing, you're going to end up waiting forever. People are going to cut in front of you all the time. Wait times for surgery, like my dad, his knee was killing him. He needed a full knee reconstruction. It took over a year to get the call.
Yeah.
It's yeah, but you pay in the States, so that's why obviously there's not going to be a waiting times, because if you got the money, they'll take you ASAP, right?
Yeah, or if you have really good employer insurance, yeah.
Yeah, I think you guys would need is the one thing I've heard for like 10 seconds, a public option. If you guys can have something where there's a percentage that's taken off the paychecks of the people who opt in, and they automatically fund a public option system, then it would be probably ideal.
Yeah, I mean, that's in effect a sort of what Obamacare was meant to be.
Yeah.
But it didn't turn out that way.
No, that's the thing. That's why when Obamacare was announced, even though, I'm Canadian, like, we're following it, right? I was like, oh, for my family down there? I'm like, that sounds like a good idea. I go, especially with the family in the States, they're lower income, they do have certain health issues. I go, good. Like Instant just said, they're not going to go if you have if you're covered, you won't go into crippling debt. Fine, But yeah, exactly. Like the family there, it's like 8 years later, and she's still paying off the birth of her first kid, and it's like,
Yeah.
it really sucks. But at the same time, when you hear the horror stories like the residents in Dorval and all this shit that we just had, you got the nurses here in St. Dorothy and Laval, babe, that are freaking out. They're overworked, underpaid, they're not getting any help at all.
Yeah, I think healthcare is like the most confusing. You might as well be talking about the economy. There's just like it's so confusing
Oh yeah, there's that
on what the best
because
option is.
no, of course, of course. You know, there needs to be. I think a little bit of both is probably a good thing. You know, like public option. If you have
Yeah.
private, you won't pay into the system really. You know, the public system. The only thing is, a
Yep.
lot
I'm
of
glad
people
I'm not
don't.
making the decisions.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of people that don't go into because we don't have enough family doctors to cover everyone here. Because you know, speaking French is like the end of the world for them. So we don't have enough family doctors. So what ends
Oh,
up
I see.
happening
So
is,
there's French-speaking doctors that they won't go to.
well, no, what people who don't speak French that are educated, you know, they come from like the prairies, which is like Alberta, we'll say, and
Mm,
they can say hi in French and that's it, right?
right.
And they won't allow them to practice at all or even considering unless they have to redo the whole medical program essentially in Quebec.
Oh, in French? Holy
Yeah, in
shit.
French. And you're like, dude, they already did the study. Just give them a fucking certificate that they learned the language and that's it, you know?
Yeah, that's wild.
They don't yeah, they're insane. So a lot of people instead of just having a family doctor, their primary care is the ER. So that's why you end up with you know, like going to the clinic and waiting 4 hours to see someone because you need a prescription for penicillin or
Isn't that
whatever.
what they're doing at hospitals?
Wow.
I
I
think
never thought about
they're
that.
gonna send you to a clinic. If you go to a hospital, they're gonna send you to a clinic.
Well, yeah, they're filtering it out now, babe. But how many years did they do
I
it
know.
before they filtered it?
At least they're trying to do something.
The best thing
It's
is they have a system where you can call the night before, and they'll find you a clinic in the area. Let's say if it's for something non-urgent, like a prescription or whatever, they'll find you a spot at a clinic nearby with a by appointment. So they have some clinics that are like by appointment only,
Mm,
and they'll fit you into a spot, you know.
yeah.
So at least we have that, you know.
just make it work.
But then when you hear that doctors, like anyone who's not a general practitioner, basically anyone who has some sort of specialization, they get bonuses for showing up on time to their office hours. Not earlier, not staying later. I mean, literally doing their office hours. That's it. You know, and
Congratulations, you did your job.
yeah, you did what was basically what was in your framework to do. And oh, here's a bonus. It's like, what?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Uh,
I mean, unfortunately, greed makes its way into any system no matter what. So
oh yeah,
it ends up,
that's
greed and corruption ends up kind of screwing things up no matter what
of,
country, no matter what system. It's
of course, man. It's you know that's why I said that's why I've said to other people that I know that we've had this discussion with. Doesn't matter which side of the fence you are, the grass is always going to be greener on the other side.
yeah, yeah,
It looks greener. It's not that it is better. But at least I can appreciate the fact that let's say my wife needs to give birth, like let's say she was eventually to give birth, it's not going to cost how many 30,000 or whatever,
right.
18,000, you know?
For things like that in particular, it's got to be great because giving birth is a tier one thing. Like, you can't wait to give birth. So, like, if if you're
Well,
going
considering
into
how much
labor,
a
you're
state,
going.
well, that's one thing that I don't understand about that was always like a curiosity for me when it comes to the states. They're looking to increase their population. They go domestically, right? They want to reduce immigration a little bit so that they can allow people to kind of assimilate better, you know, because it takes years to assimilate properly, right?
Yeah,
That is something that should be maybe like negotiated and say, listen, no problem. You're a full U.S. citizen or you've received your green card for like 5 years or something. Let's say I don't know exactly how that system is in detail, but there needs to be a way they can say, okay, you have these criteria. We will cover. You know, you can't be someone who just came in on a work visa. and get covered, type thing.
Yeah, a lot of problems that. Well, the main problem that the States has right now, as far as immigration is concerned, is that one side of the aisle would prefer more assimilation from immigrants, or like just general pride for the country from immigrants, and the other side sort of thinks that they kind of blur the lines whenever they talk about immigration. They don't mention legal or illegal immigration. They'll combine the two. So they'll say like immigrants deserve rights, and it's like no one is saying that immigrants don't deserve rights, but we're saying that legal immigrants deserve rights, not a random person who decided they're going to cross the border. But I don't know, immigration's another one where it's like it's just so confusing. There's a lot of sides to it.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's
But like it's, Democrats in the United States want illegal immigrants to be able to vote.
That
like,
dude,
holy shit, are you serious?
That is ridiculous. That shit pisses me the fuck off, dude.
Yeah, it's like, and then the other side also, there's a portion of the states that want people to assimilate, and the other portion says you're trying to kill culture, and it's like, no, we just want people who come to the United States to be a little bit prideful about the country, like we want them to want to be Americans if they're going to come to America.
Well, yeah, if you wanna go to the States, you're gonna have to,
It's like if I moved to China and then somebody was trying to talk to me in Chinese, and I was like, "Fuck you, dude! I don't fucking speak Chinese." They'd be like, "Okay, well, this is China." Like,
and then they'd kill you.
You have to learn how to speak Chinese if you want to live here and be a part of our culture.
Well, fuck, what was it?
I don't know.
This was when I'm not. This in no way is to show any support or not of him, but what was it when Trump started running? Mayweather went on the radio, Floyd Mayweather, and he was talking about it.
He's like in full support of him.
Yeah. Well, the only thing that I liked was he goes, "If you don't like this country, why? And you're so proud of your country of origin, why are you here? You're taking up the room for someone else that wants to come here."
Yeah, well, the other thing is funny. There was this woman who came to the States. She was from, I forget where exactly, but South America, I believe. Mm-hmm. And she climbed the Statue of Liberty, like a portion of the Statue of Liberty. And and it's like, can you imagine moving to a country that is like, where you're like, I need opportunity. I want to move to, one of the most free countries in the world. And then they move here and immediately complain and protest our country. It's like, what are you here for then? Like, just like you said, it's like, I mean, this country is not perfect, but if you're going to come here and immediately, like, I think she was here for a month before she started protesting.
Yeah,
it's
well,
like,
this is
the hell?
This is the same issue that Britain has dealt with people from the Middle East. It's the same issue that a lot of countries have dealt with. What happens is, it's kind of like, just because I mentioned Middle East and Britain, is when you look at certain areas in England, there are no-go zones. Because
dude, they're taking over. I mean,
they've pretty much become Sharia law places, right?
Yeah, it's wild.
And the argument that people are being called, people are calling them racist for saying this, but it's like, why? If you wanted to live in a Sharia law country, the Middle East has tons of countries that live with Sharia law. Why aren't you going to one of them? Why are you coming here to turn our place into your place?
Well, the crazy thing is, dude, a lot of them in Great Britain in particular, because that's like a hot zone right now for Islamic immigration. I mean, there's a lot of them that are on the books in videos saying, "This is our country now."
Yeah.
Like, literally being recorded saying, "This is our country. You can't do anything about it." And, unfortunately, the culture in a lot of Middle Eastern countries is regressive, and there's a crazy amount of rape and stuff going on in these countries, and it corresponds with some of these immigrants. And but the problem is that today, like you said earlier, some people just really want to be upset about stuff, and so you can't point attention to some of that stuff because they're like, "You're a racist," and it's like, dude, it does not matter who it is. If there are rapes happening, we need to be paying attention.
Well, yeah, man, but countries all over the world are countries all over the world are dealing with this in their own way, right? I mean,
Uh,
look at Greece. They're trying to get invaded. Like literally, Turkey is busing anyone who's going in and looking for refugee status in Turkey. What they're doing is
oh yeah.
instead they're busing them straight to Greece's border, and they're pushing them to the border to go into Greece.
Yeah.
They're literally making it happen, and you're like, dude, the European Union is giving you millions of fucking euros to fund you, Turkey, to take in the refugees because you're the first safe country they cross into.
Yeah.
But considering safe, like meaning it's not a war zone, you know? So it's like,
Right.
what the fuck, dude? You know, and when as soon as Greece says no, we don't want them because, you know, they come in and they chop down our olive trees and they demolish our churches, right away some fucking gimp who's 32 years old, virgin, working for fucking The Guardian newspaper, is fucking writing an article, oh, the Greek people are racist. It's like, dude, let me ask you, how many times do I have to let in someone who's gonna fucking destroy my property, attack my people? Like,
Yeah.
how long is
That's
this supposed
crazy,
to go?
man. What are they? And I don't know what the goal is. Like, is the goal to never point out a problem? Because the way they talk, these people who are outraged by everything, it's like discussion is dead. You can't talk about anything,
No.
or else you end up
consider it
becoming. Yeah.
Well, it's not about talking or not talking about it. You know what it is? It's a way of to speak on a smaller scale. The comparison would be, you know, the whole fat activist, fat acceptance, test holiday
Yeah.
shit. Basically, is unless you're saying something positive about it, they don't want you to talk about it. You know?
Yeah, well, the crazy thing is they want you to even go further. They want you to say, no, it's okay to be fat, and it's really good, actually. It's healthy.
Well, there's people
Like-
who are saying, yeah, like they're like almost 450 pounds, and they're like, oh yeah, me, I'm healthy and I'm active. No, you're not, dude. Your weight, your
dying.
joints, your knees. I take it from someone who was almost 400. I've lost quite a bit of weight, but at my worst, I reached that point. And let me tell you, dude, it's
You don't
the
feel
impact on the
healthy.
knees, dude. Or
Yeah. Oh, dude, I completely can relate to that. Like, you do not feel healthy when you're well, let's just say, like, there are people who are overweight who are technically in, like, the obese category, even though you wouldn't say they're obese if you saw them, just because of the way they classify things. But, like, when you get to be that weight, you feel unhealthy, and some of these body positivity movements are hurting people, like...
yeah, dude. There's oh fuck, what's her name? There's this one from New Jersey, dude. There's this one.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. She's a plus size or like a model.
No. She's not a model. She's a fat sex therapist,
Oh gosh,
and
I didn't know it existed.
but she
She
doesn't get
was-
very much business.
and they were talking about yeah, dude. It's there's a whole thing. Anyways, she's basically on Instagram and Twitter just talking shit all the time, and she pulled because there was a school shooting, I assume, or something, and she was like,
It's a safe assumption.
yeah, and she was like, you know, gun company manufacturers should be held liable for the weapons that are shooting up the schools. And then one of the best guys ever from fucking Florida, Every Damn Day Fitness, this guy is fucking hilarious. He's the angry bald man of YouTube. He goes and he just tells her, so if they're responsible for that, you who's telling people that being morbidly obese is healthy,
healthy.
if
Yeah,
they die
yeah.
from diabetes or they lose their feet, can they sue you?
Yeah,
She
exactly.
answers
That's
back
such a
with,
good argument.
no, I'm not responsible for that. They're responsible for their own actions. And he's like,
There you
Exactly.
go. That's your answer.
so two weights, two standards? Like, serious? Oh, this guy, bro, I'm telling you, man. Some of these
Yeah,
people, man, some of these
These
people.
arguments that people make, though, sometimes they can be ripped apart with one simple analogy, and then they refuse to back down, and they're like, no, it's different. They move the goalposts, and then
Oh, that's always
you
what
know.
it is, dude. It's ever shifting rules, you know. It's There's no standard.
Rules for me, but not for thee. I think is the way it comes out. It's like everyone else has to follow these, new. Everyone else has to use everyone's pronouns, but if I say I don't, I grew up not, thinking that there was a difference between, say, a man and a woman. They're like, that's racist, and it's like, well, you believe one thing and I believe another. It doesn't mean I hate you. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, exactly. It's like, it's just weird, man. It's fucked up.
For a second, I thought Brody was gone, but I'm assuming he's here. But he's probably just cringing so hard at the talk of politics that he's just like not talking.
It's very possible, very possible. I get carried away with that shit. I apologize.
Me too, man. No, I do too. I just genuinely enjoy politics. I mean, probably shouldn't as much as most people who I am around hate talking about it.
It
my
makes
wife
me laugh how my wife
hates.
looks. Yeah, my wife, same thing, dude. She looks at me and she's like, "What are you doing? Why are you talking about this?
Why are you spending time worrying or talking about it?"
And I don't blame her because, after a certain point, she probably gets a fucking headache from it.
Yeah, no, I completely get it too. It's not fun to talk about for people who don't like it or have any interest in it,
Peter has two husbands, man. Husband at work, husband at home.
Yeah, she's saying how her employer pretty much is like parroting, her boss is basically parroting every single thing I say, like, but not like he doesn't hear me say it and then say it. It's kind of
just
like
the same stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So she's like, "Fuck, I hear it at work, I hear it at home." Me, I'm there. I'm
You're
like,
stuck with it.
"Yep." She's stuck with it.
No choice.
It is what it is. It's okay.
It is what it is. Exactly.
Could be worse.
I love that saying.
Yeah.
Best saying ever.
Casa,
Yeah.
when are you gonna plate your bike, dude?
My bike is plated, but I haven't plated it.
That's what I'm saying.
For next season, I have no idea. Depends how long this lockdown is for.
You know what they're saying, eh? The emergency benefit. Anyone can apply for it, even if you're not qualified technically.
But you have to
get
pay
it
it back.
But then you got to pay it back. But interest free. There's no interest. Like if you get $2,000, you don't have to pay back like $2,500. You just got to pay the $2,000 back, but it goes on your taxes. So if you throw enough into RRSPs, you're saving. You're technically taking out an interest-free loan. Basically. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Oh no, I'm not saying to do it because
We're still getting paid though, us.
Oh yeah, we're lucky because we work for the Quebec government, dude.
Yeah. Hey, did you see Trudeau, the fucker?
Oh yeah, that he went on a family vacation.
What the fuck is this?
I heard he said he was quarantining for.
Yeah, his quarantine is over, but the thing is, the argument is that him and the chief medical person, at the federal level, are saying, don't go to your cottages, don't do this. This isn't vacation time.
Stay inside.
The rural areas are not equipped to handle a big influx of COVID cases. They're not ready. You got to stay in the bigger cities, and then he goes to a chalet with the family. The other leader of the opposition takes a fucking. They had to fly the basically the equivalent of senators, our ministers. Right. They had to fly them into Ottawa so they can do a emergency session. Kind of like how the stimulus package was passed. Same thing essentially. And the guy's like bringing his wife and kids that there's no reason to bring them. It's like, why is everyone dragging everyone around but telling us stay home, don't go see your family, this and that?
Yeah, there's a U.S. mayor, senator, I'm not actually sure what level of government she was in, who like went out and got a haircut and like got her hair did, and it was so funny because she was just like, I forget her reasoning, but it was basically like, I don't apply.
Yeah, because they're part of the government, dude.
Yeah, that was crazy.
People are fucking retarded, man. That's why if you listen to anyone who's not the Twitter universe here in Canada, man, anyone who's not that Twitter activist type thing, nobody likes our prime minister. Nobody likes Trudeau.
Well, he's just like a male model, you know. He seems to me kind of like a male model, like kind of not stupid, but just like an airhead a little bit. Like he goes over. I mean, and don't get me wrong, that's no criticism that couldn't be compared to most of our leaders, but especially, you know, obviously the big one. But it's just funny. Like there's just a lot of people who have such fond opinions of the guy because he's so progressive, and it's like. For the way I understand it is he wouldn't have any position if he wasn't the son of Pierre.
Well,
Yep.
it's not, well, yeah, that's why he was elected, but it's also because Instant kind of said it the best, a himbo, but I would take it a little more specific and be like, you know those Instagram influencers?
Yeah.
That's basically what he is.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
just
I get that.
there for the image. He doesn't really do much. It's his party that basically runs everything, and he's just sitting there and, you know.
And says moist.
Oh yeah, moistly. Don't speak moistly. What?
Oh, he's a clown.
Great. Now I'm thinking of Letterkenny. Oh fuck.
I like that show.
I'm telling you, dude. It's on I think it's on Hulu in the States. Yeah.
Yeah,
it
it is.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious.
I used to watch it on. It used to be on YouTube, all the episodes, and then.
Yeah, no, that was
I
the
don't know.
shorts, dude. That wasn't the show, no?
No, there were some ripped off episodes that were on YouTube. That's how I found it.
Okay.
And then once I started watching it, then I got more into it, and then started watching it on Hulu.
Makes me want to be a farmer so bad.
Isn't it funny how that show, like, yeah, makes their life seem so awesome?
Oh,
Well,
God.
fuck. Simplicity, dude. You get up, you do your chores, then you drink a couple of beers, and, you know,
You.
you do your shit every day. So it's the hockey players, bro. The hockey players are the best.
Yeah, dude, they're so funny.
Especially when you hear the main actor. Oh, dude, it's when you hear the actor talking about his inspiration, you're laughing.
Yeah, I watched his interviews about that. It was so funny.
Fucking
Obviously, you guys know people who like kind of are similar, you know, or I guess maybe you don't know people who are similar, but you can like recognize the characteristics and the tropes a little bit better than I
yeah,
can.
we
But
see the tropes a little bit everywhere. It's kind of kind of like how if we say
it's uniquely Canadian.
yeah, if we say like redneck, they're gonna say in the States they'll think of one thing. If they think Canadian, they'll think of another thing, or they'll say
Yeah.
Midwestern, they'll think of another thing, or Cajun. It's that basically. If you say they're from BC, right away they're gonna think of pot smoking hippie. If they say someone from the prairies, which is basically Manitoba, Alberta, that area, right away they're gonna think, okay, Canadian Texas. If you take farmers, that's Ontario and whatever. Say Quebec, right away, fucking Quebec.
How you guys play like complicated games? You guys talk about random.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what the heck's going on the screen.
She's like so confused. Oh, that's fucking funny. Anyways, what are we running, dude?
Waiting
Let's do
for
something. Well, yeah, we're waiting for Brody, I know, but
What's he doing?
Oh shit! there
oh,
was,
he went to eat something. One sec, babe. He's just grabbing a snack.
PSN facing problems worldwide. Holy shit!
TSN.
Yeah, but the issue was resolved. Has been earlier
Wait,
today.
wait.
It was resolved.
TSN.
PSN. PlayStation
Oh,
Network.
okay. I thought you said the Canadian ESPN, dude, sports network.
No.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Why
they're
are you
facing problems because there's no sports.
Yeah, seriously. They're
Yeah,
actually showing fucking replays of old hockey games and old UFC fights.
Yeah, they're saying they're showing old games of Expos now.
Yeah. Now that is fun. That people should tune into. Trying to get baseball back into Montreal, fuck.
That's gonna be tough though.
Bro, that was the best. At the Olympic Stadium, $2 beer, dollar hot dog. That was the best fucking shit ever.
Ooh,
I was a
sounds
kid,
awesome.
dude. I was a child back then. My cousin took me to a few, and it was the best experience ever. I had like
Oh, I
fucking
know, but
8 hot dogs. I'm there. My cousin's like, "Here, have some beer." I'm like, "I'm 8. What are you doing?" You know?
Zero fucks given.
Yeah. It was amazing. It was the best experience ever, dude.
I believe you, but now if they do that, prices are gonna be off the roof, like at the Bell Center for the Habs.
I doubt it's gonna be super expensive, at least to start.
Like $12 a beer at the Bell
No,
Center.
no. I think what's gonna end up happening, depending on who gets the contract, because I don't think Molson's gonna get the baseball contract.
No?
No, I think they're gonna. They're probably gonna get outbid.
Well, whoever it is, they're gonna jack up their prices, just like every other
I don't
place.
think so. No, I don't think so. Not for the first few seasons. That's gonna be the deal. To make it attractive, they're gonna keep beer prices competitive. The food prices are gonna be competitive. As soon as people get used to baseball back in the city and really, going regularly and season tickets and all that shit, then you're gonna see prices going up.
It's like the Impact. I'm like, oh boy.
Yeah, but remember Impact back in the day when it first started really picking up, when they were trying to qualify for the MLS, shit
Yeah,
was
but-
cheap, dude. It was
Yeah, but
cheap, but
they had
it
no
went up.
choice.
Yeah, of course it went up, dude. They needed to compete eventually.
You need to go get
They
some
weren't making money.
Costco
They weren't.
hot dogs and
Well,
just
fuck.
mark it up by like $2-3.
Oh, dude, Costco hot dogs. Oh, best thing ever.
I don't know if you guys have Costco near you guys.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, of course
Oh,
they do,
shit,
dude.
that shit is
1 mile from my place,
Oh, dude, those
or whatever kilometers.
those
I
fucking
go with-
Kirkland signature hot dogs, all beef,
Oh, yeah.
or the Polish. Yeah,
Yeah,
my
those are
wife-
awesome.
the
Costco,
wife's
so
hearing
it's
me,
like-
and she's like from downstairs. Oh yeah.
Costco, Kirkland's brand has got a lot of awesome stuff.
Well, yeah,
They
man.
have wine and liquor too.
Ours doesn't have that much wine and liquor. Us, they have wine, but not liquor. They have wine and beer.
Yeah, you guys have a different, like, one of my Canadian friends, when she came to the States for the first time, her biggest surprise to her was that we sell wine and liquor at gas stations. She's like, what?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
pretty
well,
awesome.
wine you can find really shitty wine at the gas stations or at the supermarket.
And it's
But
just plain conflict.
hard liquor is it's not
LCBO only.
well, LCBO, us here it's the SAQ. It's because there's a import fee. There's an extra tax if it's a business.
Yeah.
Especially that fucking business tax, dude. Jesus Christ.
Taxes for everything.
Oh yeah, and taxes are on taxes. Our provincial tax is tallied on top of the total amount when you add on the federal tax. So basically what they'll do is they'll take a price, they'll add the federal tax, and then they'll compound the provincial tax on top of that. So it's like nice. Anything to get
Yep.
some more money.
An agent has left your group.
Casa, you left? What the fuck?
No, I'm back. I don't know what the fuck
Dude, you
happened.
just
I
left the group. Did you deny
What?
Are you saying no to the conflict?
No, for some reason I couldn't say no to it, so that's why I left.
But why are you saying no to it?
But you guys are here next to me.
Yeah, but we're queuing for quick play, for conflict.
Your clan has joined
What
your team.
the hell's conflict?
4 on
I've never
4, 5
played
on 5.
conflict.
It's PvP, dude.
Oh boy. So I accept this?
Yeah, of course accept it. Why are you
Oh,
not
okay. I don't know
accepting
what the
it?
fuck was going on.
That's why you keep getting kicked.
I
Jesus
was like, holy
Christ.
shit, what's going on?
Oh my god, this kid. Nothing. Don't worry about it. One thing I do like, though, I'll be honest, Keys, with the provincial government doing the dispensaries, that I do appreciate.
Ah,
You know?
yeah. Yeah, that's the problem with the states, man, is that everything is either legal or not on a state level and still federally illegal, so everyone is at risk constantly of getting busted and raided by the feds.
Yeah, exactly. It's very walking on eggshells. You
Your whole
wake up every
business could be
morning, you
gone
don't
in the
know.
next day. Yeah.
Exactly. That I don't like. That I
No,
really don't like.
For the most part, they don't move on it because they know how much of a moneymaker it is.
Well,
So
yeah, man. Why not?
they let the states do their thing, but if you do something wrong or
Well, personally,
it depends on the
dude,
state.
that's the thing. It's the way I'm looking at it is, especially in the situation of the states, how very important it is on the state level type thing. They should just allow the state to legalize it, and if it's illegal, the state can request help from the federal government. That's where you send the ATF, you know?
Yeah.
Or whatever, DEA in this case. I think it's DEA.
Yeah,
for the drugs, yeah.
it's coming down the pike. I mean, there'll be at some point someone will pull the trigger on full national legalization. Just depends on when.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. You know what? I'm really taking a long shot here, but I think someone as psycho as the guy you have right now, on his second term, will probably pull it off.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna say, "Listen, I have no more to run, and fuck it, just."
Yeah. If he was gonna do it, it would be if he won.
Well,
Yo,
yeah.
McDonald's taking out their what the
what?
hell is I don't know. It's in the news right now. Hold on, I'm reading.
They're what, dude? They're staying open. There's no issue.
They're getting retire la plupart des déjeuners et salades de son menu. Like, wait, what?
Oh, they're reducing. Oh, I thought you were staying down. They're probably reducing their options because it's getting complicated. You know, they want to keep service fast, less risk of contamination. A lot of the businesses are doing that. Wow, I didn't kick you out. What the fuck?
I wouldn't leave my shit like this.
I didn't see anything.
Oh man, I don't even know what I have equipped.
Just put a red bill, dude.
I'm scared.
Just put
How
your
do
red
you
bill.
how do you even matchmake for conflict?
Oh, it's if you go into your map, you press L1 all the way till the end.
Yeah.
Capture and hold the points to win this.
What the fuck what is
Okay, it's capture the points. Okay.
capture
The
everything?
objectives are about to come online.
Yeah, it's domination, just like COD. You should know this, Kostaki.
Yeah,
You're a
but
fucking
COD was
Call of
awesome,
Duty bitch.
bro.
Bro,
COD is
COD
the best.
sucks.
COD is amazing. I used to fucking kill all kinds.
Domination points.
Oh, there's a guy on our right left. Oh fuck.
Yeah, I'm blinding him.
going in.
Shoot him, Costa.
I was reloading, bro.
Bravo has been taken
Bro,
by the
you haven't pulled the trigger once.
I've been holding the trigger. I don't know what you're talking about.
Then you
I have
haven't
my
been
machine
hitting him,
gun.
bro. Like, I did all the DPS damage.
I did some DPS too.
I'm down.
Point Charlie is
Are you down with the sickness though?
Agent down. Agent deceased. Rogue sniper turret detected.
So close. I'm dead.
Agent down.
I'm so dead.
Yeah, it's next wave. We respawn. It's okay. We gotta get more points, dude, because we're...
Getting owned.
Yep. Oh my god, we have a point to capture here and nobody...
Point Alpha is being held by your squad.
Can't believe I didn't think of that.
So conflict is always like domination. You just try and control point.
No, but there's also team deathmatch.
I can't believe I've never played.
It's okay.
Well, it's like arenas in WoW. You know, it's very
Oh, I have this one.
4v4, just doing our shit, right?
Serious trauma detected.
Yeah, but are you dealing with a sickness?
It's okay. I'll stay back at point A.
Boost online.
Whoa, what is that?
Is anybody capturing? Is nobody not capturing?
Point Bravo was captured by your team.
Nice, good job, boys. I'm getting.
Yeah.
The boost is being
They're brand new. They're fine. No, it's fine. Fuck.
serious trauma detected.
I was getting the boost. I got down. Shit.
Agent out of action.
I'll put it outside. It's fine.
Explosive seeker mine detected.
I just didn't want to put it outside now that it's windy as fuck.
Agent killed.
It's safe. It's fine.
Rogue striker drone detected.
You know what? Maybe I'll switch to
Rogue
this.
restorer hive detected.
I'll switch to.
Are they coming or like where are they coming from?
Well, they're protecting their own points, dude.
Do they understand how domination works?
Yeah, they do, dude. It's just that they're sitting back. They're focusing. They're gathering their resources.
Kevin, these nuts.
Serious trauma detected.
Third, you okay?
Yeah, I could use a hand, but you know.
You want a handy? Oh shit, they're on our left. Or right, I mean.
Rogue sniper turret detected. Agent down.
Who's down? Oh fuck. I'm just gonna-
Oh
okay.
shit.
Send the specialization supply drop your way.
Whoa.
Rogue seeker mine detected. An agent needs assistance.
Who's down?
I'm dead.
Immediate
Nah, me
medical
too now.
assistance needed.
Fuck.
But I got the upper hand on him.
It's okay. It's okay.
Point Bravo has been captured by the enemy.
Someone's
The
capturing
enemy
our
is
point.
50% of the way to victory. The specialization supply drop is in translation.
Okay, I got him.
Down.
Rogue
Good.
explosive seeker mine detected.
I haven't seen a single person in our group.
Point Alpha is now held by your team.
Agent down.
Well, we're only 4, right? So there's the 4th guy, and that's about it.
Rogue defender drone detected. Rogue striker drone detected.
I'm pulsing.
Whoa, my remote's going bananas.
Man, skills are really important in this. I'm realizing.
Trauma detected. Agent down.
Okay, I'm rezzing in
Agent deceased.
10 seconds.
An agent needs assistance.
How the fuck did he get me? I was under cover.
Bugs still happen, dude. Oh, God.
Get him, get him, get him, get him.
Agent down. Rogue restorer hive detected.
Damn.
Point Bravo is in enemy hands.
Point Bravo.
The win this.
Serious trauma.
Third
Oh,
dead.
yeah. My bad.
Agent down.
Guy rezzed.
Rogue seeker mine detected. An agent needs assistance.
I'm undercover. How the hell is them both getting me?
About to come online.
Careful.
Rogue explosive seeker mine detected. Boost now active.
Holy shit, dude, my pulse has a 90, like an over 90 second cooldown.
Jeez.
Agent down.
What is going on?
Oh no, man.
1 second, son. Careful, Cost. Oh, it's not you.
Careful there.
Rogue defender drone detected.
Pulsing.
An agent needs assistance.
Point Bravo is now held by your team.
The boost is being taken by the enemy. And the enemy has acquired the boost. Vital signs critical.
Shit.
Agent out of action. Rogue
Careful.
striker drone detected.
Why the fuck am I stuck?
Agent killed. Agent down.
Why are you stuck?
I don't know. I couldn't move anything. I was like, what the fuck?
Point Bravo has been captured by the enemy. You have suffered.
Good
Dude.
news, guys. Wow, for someone who for people who don't usually play this,
We did pretty good.
yeah, it's okay. Because Conflict for sure takes a whole different way of playing than Dark Zone or
Oh, for
missions
sure.
or whatever. Yes, yeah, let's keep doing conflicts. I'm done with that.
Holy shit, you and Vaudreuil where Jess is. Metro plus Kirkland and IGA Vaudreuil employee cases of COVID-19.
Yeah, because they probably know each other or they went to the same places, and they infected, dude.
Wait, are we exiting or are we continuing?
Well, you have to exit so you can re-queue for it.
Oh, okay.
They should create a sub-lobby. It would create much more interest. Like that, there would be less time wasted with load screens.
Yeah.
If there was a lobby that just for that, you queue for it, you get in, and you're there, But whatever.
We did it. We time traveled, but what year? Let me ask that guy over there. What are the popular games this year? Doom, Animal Crossing, FF7, Half-Life, and Resident Evil. We are in the late 90s. Oh, this shit's funny.
Like skis. What I was telling Brody and Costa before, what I don't understand is Xbox allows for, if you own the physical copy, their download, their digital download for that exact game is free. So I have a physical copy of FF7 from back in the day. I cannot download FF7, the original, not the remake, the original.
Yeah.
I can't download it on the PlayStation Network. Because obviously backwards compatibility on the PS4 doesn't work, right? So
Yeah.
like, at least offer that, dude.
Yeah.
They really want us to rebuy the game. Fuck that. I'm not gonna pay $25 again for a game I already own.
Yeah, exactly.
Invite.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Boom, boom, boom.
And I hope they don't take too long to release part 2 of the remake.
How have you liked the remake?
It's great, dude. It's great. It's honestly, it's exactly what FF7 would have been if they made it today.
Yeah.
You know, there's elements of what 7 used to be. There's elements of what how 15 plays. There's elements of a little bit of everything, you know. It's good. It's just the fact that it's in 2 parts kind of pisses me off. Because look, if they're gonna charge after for part 2, if they say, listen, episode 2 is an episode 3, so if they say episode 2 is gonna cost you guys $20 and episode 3 is gonna cost 30, fine. I'll be like, okay, you know, I can understand that because they've added so much content to it. But if they can't start charging people an extra $70 per part, you know?
Yeah.
They could probably get away with you know, if it's 2 parts and the second part they sell it for $50, they might be able to get away with it. But no. Big amounts, I don't see it happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard a lot of good things from my buddies who.
Oh, it's great.
I've never played any Final Fantasy games, actually, not a single one. But
out of all the 3D ones, I would say 7 is the best. Just because there's so much gameplay elements, and even if it's the original and not the remake, there's just so many elements to it that it makes it very interesting. But
yeah.
if we're talking pre-7, 6 and 4, which would be 2 and 3 US, but whatever.
Man, I put Revive Hive on earlier and forgot about it and went into Conflict. It's a wasted skill at this point.
Oh, yeah.
I really wish I had known that it was pointless.
You okay, babe? Yeah. Why?
Tomorrow, you guys ready for a raid night?
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah, bring it on, dude.
Are we 8 though?
We've got enough, yeah. Apparently some other guys are joining.
Cool. Well, we are 3.
We got 7 in our kind of core group. It's Tsiouthethird, Brody B, and Instant and Butter and Sherman.
Rogue seeker mine detected.
I don't know who the final person is.
Rogue explosive seeker mine detected.
Fuck.
What do we have to do?
Because they don't have a pulse.
Detected.
I'm gonna die. Holy fuck, I'm gonna die. Oh, thank you, whoever did that. Thank you. You can take it. Or not.
An agent needs assistance.
I was going down, so I blinded the guy.
Agent out of action. Agent deceased. Rogue fixer drone detected.
They're going to the left.
Agent down. Boost about to activate. An agent needs assistance.
Oh, on our left.
Yeah.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent incapacitated. Agent killed. Boost online. Rogue seeker mine detected. The boost has been taken by the enemy. Rogue explosive seeker mine detected.
Damn, I just got a conflict crate with a max Hannah U glove.
Nice.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent out of action. Agent deceased. Rogue defender.
They're in our base there.
detected. System
Yeah.
reactivated.
But they can't spawn camp us. I don't think that's allowed.
An agent needs assistance.
I'm right here.
Yeah, they could spawn camp.
Blinding.
Blinding also.
Agent down. An agent needs assistance.
The enemy is too strong. We might have to pull you out. Reinforcements are running low.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Mercy rule.
Agent down. Agent killed. Agent down.
I'm sending you a specialization supply drop.
And Brody must stay up till like 3 in the morning.
Yeah,
Probably.
most probably.
Cause he's like, real quick, I just gotta grab a snack at like 11 o'clock.
He's
Which
having a
means he's
full meal.
planning on coming back.
Yeah, I don't know how he does it.
Supply drop is being claimed by the enemy.
Rogue explosive seeker mine detected. Rogue seeker mine detected.
The specialization supply drop has been taken by the enemy.
Rogue defender drone detected. An agent needs assistance.
Fuck, I walked down. Oh shit, I'm still alive.
Reinforcements
No,
aren't
I'm
gone.
dead.
It's up to you now. Nobody's pulling out. The fight goes on.
The hell, I just loaded into a conflict game and I'm down and it's round 2.
Down.
I'm dead. I can't do anything. I didn't even play and I'm dead.
That's crazy.
The fight is
I don't
happening.
understand.
I am so gonna die. It's not even funny.
I can't even get out of this. Sucks.
Whoa. Yeah, Stinger Hive just fucking obliterated me.
Agent out of action. Agent killed.
Oh fuck.
Agent down.
Yeah, we're donezo.
You've lost.
What? Oh, fuck.
Oh, so gay.
Who, the guy doing the Matrix or the other guy dancing?
The other guy dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just annoying. I I went into it. Oh, he might be talking to you guys.
Fuck. Sorry, Instant.
What?
The man at third.
Yeah, because I already left, that's why. Sorry.
Oh, I left too.
Yeah.
My bad. His hands are too big. That's what she said.
You know what? I'll be right back. Give me a sec.
Okie dokie.
You have left the group. Safe area entered. You have received an invite to another agent's group.
Dude, we're playing against a team. We're just absolutely getting fucking destroyed. Like, not even a second. They're just so, like, the people on my team are just running straight into absolute mayhem. Man, I thought the loading sucked before. Conflict, the loading sucks even worse because you're waiting to actually play a match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather just play with a shit group.
no. Sorry about that, guys. I just saw a kid smack another kid with a mop, a wet mop in the face. Oh, that was priceless. Hello? Anybody there? Jesus, here.
Oh, sorry, I was muted.
Oh shit.
Instant. You're not even. Your legs aren't even moving on my screen. You're just sliding around the floor.
Oh shit, I got stuff. I didn't even realize I got stuff. I got something. I got literally crap.
Yep, that's my vibe. Homeless camo.
Homeless camel.
In fact, I still got a couple more apparel caches to look into. Oh, just one.
I keep getting doubles, man. It's freaking me out.
Well, mine are the special event one.
Oh, I've gotten doubles in the special event one too. Pisses me off.
Oh, for real?
It makes no sense because I'm like, I don't even have that many. Oh, I gotta go put some stuff in my.
Where'd third go?
Maybe bathroom or something.
Nothing. Why? Why would something be wrong?
Moved it to my stash.
What's up, guys?
Yo yo.
So we're gonna run another conflict, or
Hells yeah.
let's do it.
You have received an invite to another agent's group.
Thank you, sir. Wait, someone just left, or
You have
Jordy.
joined a group.
he left, or
Another agent
Oh,
is
it
now
said left.
group leader.
okay.
Probably he went away.
Probably just disconnected because he was away from the system.
An agent is no longer in your
Casa, why'd you leave?
Me? I didn't leave.
Dude, you just left the party.
Seriously? I was in my inventory. Tabernacle. God damn it.
Oh yeah, you had to accept the matchmaking request.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
So the usual.
My bad.
Alright, now accept the matchmaking request.
Hold on, I'm at 90%. Almost there. I accepted.
Nice.
Awesome. We should queue any second now.
I'm putting the turret. Fuck it.
I've got rollies and a pulse.
That's actually good.
Yeah, I kept getting explosive seeker mines chasing me in the last match, so that and the hive is what everyone was running basically.
Yeah, that's why I was. So that's
Stinger
why
hive.
I put the tech pulse since maybe 2 or 3. Well, like since the first conflict we did. Because I noticed a couple of people had rollies and drones, so I was like, I might as well put it on.
Mm-hmm. And people like skirmish, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even know what the fuck I picked. Nice. Okay.